There's my little tribute to Bass. Where were the black bars? Please.
Why do you go back to your old gang and shit talk a police department?
Hello.
Hello.
I had to write.
Hello.
It might be that. Hey, we're just hey, big
Toretti!
T.
Hey,
what's
going
on?
Hey guys.
Hey, big T.
Anyways, yeah,
Looking
here-
good, Toretti.
Hey,
Hey, everybody.
mayoral election approaching. Who do you think you're voting for?
Oh, Christ.
Oh, Andy Jones, of course.
Yeah. So that's what we're just talking about. That.
Yeah.
Nothing else.
All right. That's good.
How you holding up, Big T?
In regards to is this the
You took
Bass
my
stuff?
suit.
What?
The white suit. That's mine.
No, this is my suit.
Well, it looks good on
All right. The
Toretti.
plan is.
Thank you.
Fuck.
So what's going on? Bass is the he's dead. So there's who's gonna be the new commissioner?
Oh, well, I'm gonna be filling in for a little bit.
Oh.
But
Well, you can get me my wide body then, right?
but I will be starting I will have to be looking for somebody new to take over. So I'll be doing some interviews of some very select people who are looking to become the new commissioner.
About the wide body.
What do you? What about the wide body? You want a wide body?
Is that yes?
So while you're gone,
Okay.
there's not going to be a sheriff in the BCSO.
Get back on this
Yeah,
wide
we'll
body
get.
thing.
Okay, hold on a second. Cumbo.
Halfway there to a wide body.
Cumbo. Oh, Riggs, hey. Good one. Listen,
All right.
Bass is dead. I don't know who the mechanic is now. Okay, so I don't know. What do you want me to take his?
Telling me the
his
plug died,
you
man.
want-
Mechanic.
What the hell is wrong with you?
What do you mean?
I don't know. He died with
Work
that
your
information.
magic,
He
man.
wouldn't
You know
tell
what
me
I'm
who it
talking
was. You want his car? Is that what you want?
Yeah, I'll take Bass's car.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. I'll have to talk to his estate and see if they're willing to give you the dead commissioner's car.
All right, excellent.
If that's the most important thing.
Hey, Big T,
I mean, it
Hello.
kind of is.
how do you
Okay.
feel about Baker Mayfield?
What do you mean? How do I feel about Baker Mayfield?
How do you feel about Baker Mayfield?
I think he got screwed over by pretty much every team he's been on.
Good answer. Good answer.
Stand down.
So you're not going to do something stupid like while you're commissioner also still be the sheriff of the BCSO, right?
Yeah, I am.
Don't you think that's too
doing
much on your
both
plate, Toretti?
jobs.
Heart attack season.
I heard you
Sure
got a
you
lot of
are
heart
understood
attacks.
that.
doing
Well, I'm
this
thinking
shit.
about doing some rotating sheriffs.
Oh,
Can we share the load?
That
Oh,
is huge.
no.
Good idea, Toretti. That is massive. I love that.
Ready, let us
Great
share
idea.
your load.
That worked out so well.
jeez.
All
don't
right,
do that
thank
to
you.
us
You
again.
did. You know what? I didn't actually think about that, Silas, until you brought it up. But that's a great idea. I think we're gonna do that.
I
Okay,
never said that.
Manny, you're the sheriff today.
Yay!
Shit.
Oh, good job, man.
Congrats, Manny.
Congrats, Manny.
Hey, Charlotte, nice to see you around again.
Hey.
How you been?
Hey. I'm good. How are you?
Oh, I'm. I got promoted, kind of. Not because I earned it, but like the Highlander, someone died.
You don't think you earned it?
Well, I guess. I mean, who else is gonna do it, right? What are you gonna? Kyle Pred's gonna come do it?
Well, I mean, he could, right?
No,
Don't speak that
Well-
even into existence, Big
it won't. Don't worry. I promised. Bass.
Wait, what's wrong with that?
He's a terrible man.
What?
That is a power-hungry psychopath.
He quit. I'm pretty sure he's
Yeah,
got
he's
crime now.
yeah, he's a crimer.
What?
We are opening a pizzeria together though. Papa Dom's. It's Papa Dom's a pizzeria featuring Pred's breads.
Papa
I make it the pizza. He bake it the bread. That's our
Oh,
slogan.
that's right. You like Italian woman. That's right.
I'm not. Well, I'm a man. What is that?
Oh, I just remember like you like an Italian woman. So
I like Italian women.
yeah.
That was a Fingal thing. By the way, I was sending some emails to Fingal last night. He is in Aruba.
Aruba?
Yeah, and he sent me a picture actually.
Is that like the Beach Boys song?
What happened?
Uh,
Is his hair gum proof?
yeah, I think so.
Start
good
chewing.
song.
Start chewing.
Yeah, you look really nice today, Big T.
You like it? You like this suit?
Yeah, no, you look great. What's your first
I gotta talk to some people. I slept a little late today, so
Do it with subtlety, though.
Uh-huh.
I gotta get in. I gotta get in there. You know.
Oh, I mean, yeah, you know, it I know you gotta get in.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
God.
the hell are you doing?
Massimo, don't do that. I was gonna talk to him about the
Massimo.
baby.
Look out, Massimo. The floors are slippery.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Oh my.
Looks
What
like I
the
got
f- Oh my
something in your
God.
hair there.
What the fuck
no.
is that?
What a massive
no,
wad of gum that is
Toretti.
now
Oh,
stuck to
Jesus.
your
Oh my
hair.
God.
God.
What
No.
a disaster.
I'll look up how to get gum out of your hair.
You
Oh,
use
no.
peanut butter.
Oh no, it's impossible. You have to
can't-
shave
No,
it.
no, 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 no. I know people. It's peanut butter. I'm gonna go. Manny, you want to help
Oh,
me?
no, there's a
Peanut butter.
peanut
Yeah.
butter.
All right, thanks.
Hey, Big T.
Yeah.
Allergic. We're not
Do you
allowed
have
to
a
have
second?
peanut butter.
What's that?
Do you have a moment?
There's
Yeah, well, let me
no
just get the
nut building.
bubble gum
Okay.
out of my hair. I think we gotta go. Come on, Manny. Come on, Sheriff.
Toretti, Massimo asked for a pay raise 2 times.
No,
I said yes.
no,
Why is that a no?
no pay raises. Come on, Manny.
Need to know the job description. So am I supposed to say no to everyone?
Yeah, that's pretty much what your job is.
Oh, okay.
We can't give people pay raises. And why would he even get one anyway?
I don't know. Maybe he's been working hard.
He hasn't. He almost quit. I think his friends are committing crime.
Well, why was he in the department in the first place?
Good question, Manny.
Oh my gosh, Barber! We got gum stuck in his hair. I don't have any peanut butter. You think he does?
Well, they got stuff here.
Yeah, okay. You're right. Ooh.
There we go.
No, Toretti, no.
Well, they combed it out.
Yeah, I guess so.
The Nico hair? Which one is that?
Ugh. Ugh. I'm not liking these barber skills.
Oh, we're in Polito. All right.
I'm leaving him a bad review.
Say that yet, Manny.
Oh, he didn't hear me, I'm sure.
Dion's hair. Oh. He's just not loading. Is this it? This is it, isn't it? There we go.
You like that one, Trey?
This is the best he could do?
Are you kidding me?
He had to comb it forward and cut it all out.
Who took out all your blonde hair? Yeah, it was. I mean, I'm not whispering this time. I'm definitely living a bad review. Why does he keep going back to that one? Hello.
Hello.
I got bubble gum in my hair, so they gotta comb it out.
Or are you combing it out?
No, I'm not doing it.
Barbara.
No, she
her.
is. She's just with. She's
Yes.
the sheriff for today.
Oh, okay. What's your name?
Manny
What if I did this? This is no good, right?
Any?
Santos, Manuela Santos.
She's on the wall at SDSO.
I'll be honest. I haven't looked at SDSO's walls in like 6 months.
That's okay.
Wait, are you even? You're a cop, right?
Do this.
Some may say.
Okay.
Yeah, she's the sheriff. This is the best you could do. This is the best these guys can do. Toledo
This
sucks.
is disgusting.
I mean, it's better than the other one, but
Can I?
The sheriff's
I had to
never
cut it
coming here
out.
ever again.
Can I talk to Toretti for a moment, Manuela?
Yes, of course.
Thank you.
thank you, sheriff.
Do you need anything from me in shift 2? Because right now there's only one active command member in shift 2 with Vascon. So do you need anything?
No.
I'm not asking to be command. I'm asking if you need help with anything in general with PD.
No. We're good. Just keep doing your thing. That's why we don't need anything, because you guys are doing Carter are kind of exemplify what needs to be done.
Okay. I'm just making sure there's nothing else that you guys need. Are you considered troopers now, by the way? Because you're a commissioner?
No,
Deputy commissioner?
I'm beyond trooper.
Okay.
I'm gonna put on a suit or something. I broke a rib yesterday.
From passing out from night duty?
No, there was a thing.
How are you able to walk?
There was just one rib. I've had worse.
Okay. Don't worry, Toretti. I'll break
Yeah.
the news to Massimo.
Well,
He's
everyone's
back.
supposed to be putting on trooper outfits and change their vehicle to trooper livery and 242 on the top. You hear that, Bison?
Is that not an option?
You don't want to commemorate Bass.
It's not
I'm gonna
looking
be honest.
good,
I don't
Bison.
think it's really appropriate. I didn't really earn the trooper uniform, and Bass did too much in that trooper uniform for me to wear it. To be honest.
It's for him.
Yeah, I just feel weird. Can we make sure people aren't fucking driving on like Chargers, even though?
No, they shouldn't be driving Chargers, but everyone should have the trooper livery and the 242 on the top.
Be, or they should be driving.
They
Chargers?
should.
They should. Okay.
Yeah, this was Snow. What Snow wanted.
I didn't see the Charger thing as Snow's thing. So
Oh, no, not the Charger. Just the livery.
yeah. Okay.
Are we still in the command meeting? I don't even know if you guys would know. I'll probably get up there.
Big T is right
All
over
right.
there, so you can ask. Oh, that's not Big
Jesus.
T. Never mind.
Yes, it is.
What is?
What the fuck are you?
The barber was terrible.
Yeah, the barber
Never
was
go there
terrible.
again.
Massimo got fucking bubble gum in my hair. So they had to cut it out a little bit. And now I'm
Okay.
stuck with this for a little while. Don't worry, my hair grows quick.
I understand the barber may have got you a little bit, but who the fuck is your tailor? What happened there?
What do you mean?
You were making fun of that Ringo Gold guy for wearing that yesterday.
Well, yeah, because he was in the place.
and you
This
showed
is all
up
I
in the
had.
exact same outfit.
Well, no, this is different.
That's like the exact same outfit he was wearing last night. And you
Yeah,
were
but I'm not in the morgue.
What does the proximity to the morgue have to do with it?
You want me to buzz it off for you, sir?
Put that away.
What happened?
Apparently he got attacked by Rogue Taylor and a barber.
Massimo stuck a bunch of bubble gum in my hair. I'm thinking about outlawing bubble gum.
I don't think that's.
Oh.
I don't think you. I know you got a lot more power, but I don't think you have that. I don't know if you have that power.
While on duty.
Sir, boss.
No bubble gum.
Yeah, technically he can do whatever the fuck he
Well,
wants.
you know, when I was in
As an
school,
SLP, yes.
let's not
As an
forget when you were in school, you couldn't chew bubble gum, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it
I
wasn't
never really
on.
understood that, to be honest.
I guess you could say it's kinda
Dangerous.
like a choking hazard.
A
you
choking
know?
hazard, and they
Like, what
stick
if
it all
somebody
underneath
gets
because they get stuck all. Everyone
mean,
puts
if
it underneath the desks, and
car
then it's
seats?
gross. You know.
Ready, Jenny? Sorry, I
Hey,
bumped
Big
it.
T, I still need to talk to you.
Yep.
It'll just take a minute.
Yeah. Let's go upstairs. I gotta get changed. I'll get changed after though. You put that shaver away. There you go. I just had to make the announcement.
Were you in a command meeting today? I thought. What a miss up.
I'm not sure. I think so, but it might be, you know, because everything happening. What?
Jesus.
I'm wearing a hat for now on. I gotta wear a hat.
Probably just upset about Bass. You know how people are when they're grieving.
Whatever. I'm gonna put a hat on. What's up?
Well, I just wanted, I guess, to confirm, for like cert stuff, motor stuff, can I go to you now?
Yeah.
Something really everything is good with motor. Like, we did have like one question for Bass. We didn't get a chance to ask him.
What is it?
So, you know, now we're enforcing that a motorcycle shouldn't be spiked unless it's, you know, authorized by command. The thing that I asked Bass is that I don't want it to be like a PBS thing where people request it and like, you know, command just kind of blanket always okays it, you know? I really want it to be a, you know, based on the situation and command's experience, like they kind of bring it up. Does that make sense? Because it's so dangerous to spike motorcycles, and I don't think people really understand like when it is okay and when it's not okay. But one thing that we talked about at the motor meeting earlier this week was having motor supervisors also be able to approve it. What do you think of that?
Yeah, that sounds good. Just make sure you're very cautious on who you pick for supervisors.
The supervisors are Flop, Muller. I know, but he's fantastic.
Wait for the other ones. Wait for the other names.
Okay.
Right?
Flop, Muller, Bloom, and Candace. Those are the four
What a
supervisors. Lineup. And then obviously me and Chris.
Yeah, that's fine.
Did we already do the command meeting
That's
stuff?
good.
No, we didn't do it because
I will let them know.
Everyone was very sad.
They can
I'm down to do it
more than ever.
I think that was the only thing. Otherwise, everything's really good with motor.
Like
and if you ever need like an update or anything, or have any questions about it, get any complaints,
yeah, I think
you can always talk to Chris or myself.
Well, I'm gonna start. You know, I gotta get to work to pretty soon to start doing some interviews for a potential commissioner role, permanent one. So I gotta try to. It was a long night last night, so I gotta sit down and try to figure out how. You know, I want to delegate everything. I made Owen, just real quick. Everybody downstairs was being a piece of shit. So I made Manny the sheriff for just today, but she doesn't really hold any power. You're the boss.
Oh my god, can we fucking not with the interim sheriff so we learn nothing?
Oh, that's not. I told him I was doing that, but I'm not doing that.
So is Manny the interim or not?
Well, not really. No.
Is it like when I was sheriff and I could drive the Charger but couldn't really do anything?
She's not even gonna go on duty, to be fair.
Okay, can we just please not do that anymore? You're sheriff because I want to make a joke out of it or / feel sorry for you.
Sir?
It makes the office of the position worthless when you do it as a joke.
The sheriff role is worthless?
No, worth less. Every time you put someone in it as like a little joke or a one-off, it's worth less. Every time you do it, a little bit less.
Well, Manny's for today because they pissed me off.
Can we just not do it in the
Manny's
future
still
then?
even on duty?
Yeah. You're the boss.
Command meeting in 20 minutes.
No more interim, unless it's an actual interim rank like you are the interim because Bass is fucking dead. No more interim anything. Unless you're actually going to give them the MDW access and the command access to do that shit. There no more doing that.
Nope. It was just so she could yell
Okay.
at Silas basically and Massimo.
Because I mean, I'll be honest with you. Everybody hates it. I don't know if they're saying anything to you, but everyone I've spoken to hates that.
Okay.
Sir, are you a trooper now?
No. Why is Trevor Drainer calling me?
He's CPD.
Hello. Yes, I am
Hey,
CPD
sir.
now. Yeah.
Hey, how you doing, sir?
Well, one of my good friends is dead, and my boss. So.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
Yeah. I gotta put on my new CPD uniform.
I don't know what the CPD is, sir.
Commissioner, Police Department, I guess.
Oh, okay. Well, you got a promotion, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry about your friend. Congratulations. For stepping up.
Thank you.
Okay. I'm
Young, thank you for the 20. Wait a minute.
From MRPV to
What's the
Beaverbush?
time? It's 8x.
Is that?
I
assume that's why the unicycles were outside of.
There's unicycles outside.
Yeah, there was like a line of unicycles.
What? Okay. Yeah. Sure. I guess. I don't know.
Okay. Also, is there any kind of like? Do I need to talk to anybody about getting a final eval or getting picked up by a department?
Oh, I thought you. No, just I would call. Actually, I got the sheriff right here. Well, he's technically filling in for me because I have to move up. Owen.
Oh, he doesn't, sir. He doesn't like me.
Owen.
Are you saying my name to someone on the phone?
No, I'm saying it. I'm calling you.
Okay, yeah, I'm right here, man.
Do you? I got Trevor Drainer. He wants to do an interview for department.
Why is he calling you? Why is he not calling the PNT?
He was asking. He was asking about these unicycles. You know anything about the unicycles?
Why would he have to go to the deputy commissioner about unicycles, man?
He thought it was me.
Chain of command.
Tell him to follow the fucking chain of command.
Oh, he wants you to follow the chain of command. Call Silas.
Oh, so is this where the meeting is?
Call your dad.
Yes, sir.
No, it's gonna be the captain's office. We're just
Bye-bye.
putting out the.
I got kicked out of the
uniform
captain's
SPs.
office.
By who?
Whoever owns the office now.
What?
Yeah, she said
that's
MRPD is
Owen.
destroyed. This is my office now.
Is Libby here?
The nameplate said
Ooh.
dispatch or something.
Oh shit! Don't fuck with them.
Hey, Big T.
Hello.
I need to talk to you about something one-on-one.
It's so nice. Look at the plaque with you. Get out of here. What the hell?
Oh, it's a good
Pick it
try,
up.
the killers.
Yeah,
It was a good
nice
try.
Nice try. Yes, go ahead. Go take one of the other desks.
I'm sorry.
It was actually pretty funny. You kicked Silas out. That was good.
Very funny. Very funny.
Right.
But we do need the office.
Yeah.
Though we
Velson,
were going to do a command meeting because
Yeah.
everyone was very
Might be.
down, but it'll probably be good. Right?
yeah, it might be a good idea just to let people know things aren't changing too much.
That's what I said at the
Things just
the UPD meeting.
are staying pretty much the same. We're not gonna do anything crazy. I gotta do.
Could though.
I could, yeah. Like I made Manny the sheriff for today. But the only
Risky
people that
move.
the only people that actually know, here's the secret. The only people that actually know that is like Silas and like 3 people from the SDSO.
I think the point for Owen more specifically is when Big C was kind of like MIA, but Undersheriff was just thrown around like crazy, and I think you established the interim under sheriff as a more official thing during like the vetting period, but before then, it was like all over the place. You just have, oh, this is the under sheriff, this is the under sheriff, and they didn't really have a lot of power responsibility because it was just kind of like, this is the person that's
My coffee is
in charge for the
downstairs.
day. But I do get what Owen's saying about it diminishing the whole rank.
Yeah, they were
When
pissing me
everybody
off.
has it, then you know.
The first thing they said to me when I walked in there, they was asking about who the new sheriff is going to be, and that I can't do both, so I need to appoint somebody. It was Silas and a few others.
I think it's unnecessary. I mean, you were the only high command for a lot of the restructure, right? Like you got me as lieutenant, Willie as lieutenant, then you get Sheriff Svensson for a while.
Yep.
I think that's fine.
Yeah, you guys could basically share. Look, think of it this way, okay? Think of yourselves as co-under sheriffs, essentially, right? You're second in command in the BCSO. You two combined equals the new under sheriff, basically, for now.
I mean, we could just consider ourselves lieutenants.
Yeah.
Because that's
That's
chain
the
of
plan.
command.
Yeah.
That's the plan.
That's how you would logically think about it. But people are gonna exactly. I mean, people are gonna be like, well, you need to come in here, well, you can't just have me. You know, they do that.
Dumb. People
You
do
could
be
just-
dumb.
You could just flick him away now, Big T. You're
He's
the,
you know, he's long lost son.
the guy.
Yeah.
It happens. It
Yeah.
happens.
You need
No,
to-
it doesn't.
When does this meeting start? I'm a busy man.
What else do you have to do?
Where else do I have to do?
I
Good
said,
job,
what else?
Commissioner.
I said, what else?
I'll start the report. Did anyone do a report on the last meeting? I was very sick, could not come.
Was there one last week?
I don't think there was.
I don't think there was.
All right, I gotta go get changed for this.
Don't
calling
worry,
Viv,
I'll do it.
You know where
Uh,
the locker rooms are,
calling
Big T?
Brian.
Yeah, I do. Yeah. Yeah.
What's today?
What's today? Today.
13th of July.
13.
Yeah.
Okay.
This better not be a chain of command thing.
No, it's not. Reason I need to speak to you is because I don't know who else outside of Juno, myself, Bass, and Tessa know about it. Do you know what's currently going on with Johnny Devine? You don't need to say it out loud. But I was there when the idea was brought up, and I helped get him the burner phone.
Oh, good.
So I'm making sure you, as the new deputy commissioner, is aware.
Oh, I know.
of
Yeah,
what's
yeah,
going
yeah.
on.
Yeah, he's like one of my best friends. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted to make sure that you knew, because, yeah, that's something that I think is is not something that normal command should necessarily know.
It's a super
Yeah.
over operation.
I have the burner phone number if you need it.
Is that's the one he was using to communicate with?
As far as I know, that is the one that I got him.
Okay. Can you text me that phone number?
Yes,
Perfect. I was in contact with him a little bit ago. He's doing it. He can handle himself.
He can, but I got to make sure people here know that need to know, just in case. Because I did hear about what happened in Utah.
Oh, yes.
I rode with Bass for one day, and I got a lot more information than I was expecting.
Oh, really? Yep, that sounds like Bass.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I need to go get changed for work.
Congrats as well.
Oh, well, you know.
I know, but
You have a big spot on your foot, and you have for the last 20 minutes.
Why couldn't you say something earlier?
I forgot.
God.
I thought it would crawl off your leg. You know,
Okay.
just never did.
Are you shitting me?
Vlindarin, thank you for the 23 months.
Stuck in the clothing store. I need to take a nap.
Oh, yeah, that's big issue.
Yep, I'll be back.
All right. By the way,
yeah,
for the formals, we're using the BCSO pants because with the PBSO pants, you look like a ghost.
Oh, okay.
Because it's really light. I'll show you.
Oh,
it's very bright.
wow. All
Yeah.
right. I mean, you could, if you want something a little different, you could bring it up to.
Yeah, I'm going to, but for now, I'm saying this, and then. Well, honestly, the old.
You could look just like Rustin Cooper in that full outfit.
This is a pretty good gray.
Yeah, that is.
It's not the new gray.
Yeah.
I'd say the undershirt that I'm currently wearing, if the jacket was that, would look pretty good.
Yes. Yeah, they probably just need to invert the colors. Let me see. What am I gonna wear? This. Maybe. I have to put on my new jacket, right?
Oh yeah, your new commissioner's police department.
Okay.
Need help finding it?
Yeah, where is it?
It's towards the end. It's
Okay.
535.
This is it?
That's the one. Commissioner's police department.
Oh. Does that say Cerberus?
I wouldn't worry about the
All
patches.
right.
It's.
Fred's calling me.
Oh, look at that.
Hello.
Oh,
I'm not gonna be shit.
oh,
What's up, Toretti? How you doing?
Oh, I'm okay. I'm just putting on my commissioner's uniform.
I got my wait, what are you putting on?
My commissioner's outfit?
Why the fuck would they make you the commissioner after he died?
Why wouldn't they?
You okay? You sound sick.
I just, I just woke
Bad
up.
idea.
Sounds like you're not far behind them.
No, I'm fine. What's the bad idea? Hold on, Jenny.
Please don't wear it.
Wait, this is, what jacket is this?
TPD.
Yeah, that's what they told me. Owen and they told me this is the new.
It says Cerberus Police Department on your arm.
Oh, this is
PCH crashed his plane into the STSO building.
It's already
Where
blown
you
up.
at? Where? Oh, it's never mind.
Cerberus Police Department built. So why did they tell me this was the commissioner's police department? This is what Bass has been wearing.
Get out of my jacket.
Yeah,
Okay, this is.
Cerberus on his arm.
I didn't want to say anything, but it does look really stupid. Okay, that's good.
You motherfucker.
What?
You don't deserve to be the commissioner. It should be me.
Why in the world would it be? What? On what planet?
Motherfucker.
He's okay. He just called me back. Aren't you trying
The same thing that happened to Bass is going to happen to you.
You're gonna blow me up with a bomb? Okay.
Who is saying that?
Pred.
Tell him to stop being dumb.
He's very angry. He's lashing out. But I mean, I understand. I mean, there's a death.
How are you holding up?
I'm strong. I'm trying.
Independent, don't need no man.
No, I don't need any men. It's true. I just slept a lot last night, so trying to get things in order now.
Well, congratulations, I guess, on rank. But sad that Bass is gone.
Yeah, I gotta figure out what to wear now. Jacket is so nice. You can't remove decals. They're made so you can't remove them. Ooh. Probably should wear a suit.
Where'd the coat go?
Jenny.
He pulled it off with a cool red.
Jenny
turtleneck.
told me this is not the commissioner's police. This is Pred's place.
That's what Bass was saying in the last like week or two. That
Shit, got it.
it's the commissioner police department.
Didn't help design it or anything. Nope. Yep, dog shit.
Well, the Pred's police department. You know what I'm saying.
It was my police department.
Well, yeah. I mean, you ran it, but you know.
Designed the uniform.
The jacket?
Yep.
You think you can get it without the Cerberus on the side?
Probably.
Okay,
That's
perfect.
a good idea.
Then it's the commissioner's police department.
Why do you want our dog shit uniform, Toretti?
No, department, not the uniform.
I don't know if that makes it any better.
How do I?
Doc.
What do I wear?
You wore a red turtleneck under it.
I wear a red. No, I'm not.
He was also wearing the black LSPD hoodie without the decals on.
Wait, you could take the decals off?
Yeah, you can. If you just go to the hoodie, that one, and then look in the box next to it, should just be a blank one, and then people wear it for off duty. See, there's nothing on it.
Oh.
Yeah, and then that's the EMS got decals made for it, so that's how they have it. See, right there.
Oh, see, we were smart about it, and we made sure that nobody could take our uniforms.
Yeah, you like welded the decal in.
That's right. I don't want to wear the same thing as him. That just feels wrong. I'm just gonna wear a button-down shirt and some slacks with a badge. But I have to wear a hat because the hair thing.
Yeah, it's not good.
Yeah.
We're at 1 or 2 minutes, and then people are gonna start getting unreasonable.
Oh, you can start without me. I'm the commish, but you know, Dark could be there.
What do you mean? So you're the commissioner?
Yeah, I don't need to be at the command meeting. I'll be there. I'll be there in a second. I'll come in there.
Oh, it's already going to his head. So.
God damn it, Jenny, you should be in there too.
Okay.
That's what the commissioner just said. I heard his order. That was a direct order, dog.
That was a direct order. Oh, Stuffle is so good. He will take my job one day. Probably a lot sooner than we thought. And he's the best thing about one of the best things about Stubble.
Hey, Deputy, we're all waiting on you in there.
No. Just start without me. I'll be there. I gotta figure out what pants are good. You know, and then I need to do the shoes thing.
What?
Well, I gotta figure out what shoes would be good. I need them to... What?
You didn't like the white suit? That wasn't it?
I'm not wearing the white suit on duty. I need to...
You were just wearing it around town?
That's
arguably worse.
I wanted to look professional. I woke up late today. I just grabbed the first suit I had.
There's no way.
It is.
Sorry, there's just no fucking way, Deputy, that's the first suit you had.
Well, I wasn't going to wear the bright pink Beijing Olympics one. That one was right there too, but...
I guess out of the two, you had two suits?
Well, the other ones are dirty.
You were in your formals last night. What happened to those?
I took them off. I don't know. I wanted to wear a suit here. The boots are no good with a dress. They don't work.
Okay, we can start. I just don't know what we're going to talk about because we're going to have to redo everything when you come in again.
Well,
there's no point.
Okay.
We're just waiting.
All right, I'll be there.
You didn't make anyone else interim sheriff when I was gone, right?
No, just Manny.
Okay, just the one.
You're the real one.
The shadow one.
Don't start.
Don't start what?
You know what I'm talking about.
Well, I have to be the shadow one because Manny's the named one.
Where's the commish badge?
I don't think there's a badge for that. I don't know. The state police.
I guess I
badge,
wear
you mean?
the state police. But the new Polito one looks so pretty. So is the
Whatever badge you
SDSO
want.
one.
Who cares? What are they gonna do?
I guess I just
What are they gonna do? Take it off?
This looks kind of dumb, honestly.
Dude, you want to just put on a badge and get in there? I think maybe.
All right, fine. But now I don't have no gun.
That'll be all right. I suspect you won't need it for a meeting.
Well, you never know.
I hope you won't need it in that meeting. Right
well,
there.
Pred's flying a plane into our buildings.
Okay.
Right, there we go. So
he's gonna 9/11 us.
Yep. He said crash the plane into the SDSO. I told him the SDSO's already blew up, so I think he's coming here next.
He's gonna with him in it.
Yeah, I don't think he cares anymore.
Should we have someone standing by with an anti-aircraft?
We might need anti-aircraft. Oh,
that was him.
That might have been him.
I wouldn't worry about it. It's just the wind.
We need anti-aircraft, by the way. Pred is gonna bomb us with his.
He's gonna.
Why don't we check
said,
ATC?
Pred is going to 9/11 us.
Yeah, he said that on the phone to me.
What the fuck? What?
Yeah.
That's a bluff. I'm gonna open ATC on our computer and see if it works.
Perfect. Thank you.
This is his department. Why would he do that?
I've got some bad news. We don't have ATC anymore. It was in MLPD, the only copy. It's currently exploded.
Oh, what are you looking at over here?
We're vulnerable.
That's just Pred's old desktop.
That is not
Angel.
the ATC stubble.
I know. Well, I had to close it because it's uninstalled. That's Pred's. Speaking of the devil, his old Windows account. The bastard. He made it as an admin, and I can't delete it, and I can't sign out of it, or I lose the computer. So I'm fucked.
You're pretty good with those computer stubs.
Yeah, used to do slideshows.
Excuse you.
All right. So we get the elephant out of the room. Bass is dead. Everyone knows. Everyone's up to
I'm
date
on
that?
board.
Okay.
Are we waiting for snow?
Jesus.
I think he might know.
In July?
No, he was here.
You like that one? Sweet.
That's good.
I really like the mood.
It's like the weather. The weather.
Yeah, you got it.
Hey, oh, that is pristine.
Watch the plant, Sweets. Jesus, it's a living thing.
Oh. I should not find that funny.
That ends
Yeah, I didn't think it was that good, but glad you're loving it, though.
Love some good wordplay.
Sorry. I ripped the bag to shreds. My bad. I'm sorry.
I think the answer is yes. We're waiting for snow.
In July?
That's so funny. It's still funny.
Oh my god, the part two? I was
man.
not expecting that.
I didn't think you'd do it again.
You should credit the original source if you're gonna make.
No, I'm not.
Oh,
That's really
I know why.
Probably.
Really
Do you not
funny.
have a coffee? I do, but I ran out of coffee.
Give that guy a Netflix comedy special, am I right?
Put him on a stage.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
He just took it.
I would be happy to.
My bad.
I think you should.
I had my noise gate off.
I think they'd scoop
I
you up, no problem.
apologize, everybody. I apologize.
Oh, that was really funny.
Thank you. So it's not easy to think of jokes like that. I'm gonna be honest. People think it's easy. It's not.
On the fly and stuff.
I apologize,
Well, hey,
Lexi.
Bison.
What's going on,
Bison?
Bison Commando.
No, he's not.
Command meeting.
Why is
Command
he
meeting.
He's
Thought
trying
it
to
was a senior
sneak
meeting.
in.
Am I a day early?
Yeah, that's tomorrow.
Yeah.
Like, grab me.
No.
Don't
You
touch
got
him.
yourself into this mess.
Figure it
Get
out
yourself out of it.
If you don't
Figure
get
it
out in
out.
under 5 minutes, I'll strike you.
I'm getting striked. I'm stuck behind this fucking desk.
Bison,
Oh, well, you
are
put yourself
serious?
behind the desk.
Wow.
How
Good showing.
embarrassing. How
Good showing,
embarrassing.
Bison.
This is what you're making LSP
I
look
think,
like right now,
this,
Bison.
I think Viv and
How
Dark
did
are
that happen?
extremely proud.
That's my shift
Bison
2
just-
senior. Right there, everybody.
Get out from behind the
I'm
desk.
How
gonna
did
have
that
to do
happen?
I'm stuck between
Are
the
you gonna
desk and the
push me
wall.
out? Don't push me out the way.
I'm stuck between the desk and the
better
wall.
not.
I
I'm
can't get out.
embarrassed. I'm so
No, no,
embarrassed.
push me
This
out of
is-
the way.
Look, I'm sorry about him,
I'm sorry.
everybody.
I'm so sorry, guys.
Boo!
Boo. Accepted.
This is
This
one
is
of the ones
going
you
in the
picked during
report.
UP. You had that whole pool. You picked this guy. out of
So
UP to go.
stupid.
Jesus.
He looks so stupid.
Man, I
Oh,
think it's
man,
a
you
puddle
remember
the way
what
You got
they
picked
go.
day 32?
Oh, no.
What?
Day 3.
No, day 3.
Where's where's
What the fuck? I actually can't move.
Sabo, can you help him, please?
where's
All right,
Marco?
fuck it.
Why would Marco
Out the
Holiday
window.
be here?
Where did he
He
go?
jumped out. Oh my
climbed
god,
out
this
the
is a
window.
true forms up.
Stubbs, did you throw him
We
out?
might have to have
It's
another.
alright.
That's another
It's
funeral.
alright.
Thank you, Sabo.
It's all right. We're gonna get a package deal with the bass thing. Don't worry.
Oh God.
Oh.
What the hell?
We can bundle it. We can actually do
Dolphin's
3.
expensive.
We haven't buried Gunner yet either.
Yeah, we do need to do that.
Speaking of that, I do need to bring that up, but I'm going to wait until Snow gets here to talk about that.
Yeah, we got to start doing something because the first 6 bulletin points have nothing to do with police work, and so we're just.
Yeah, so we're really eating up the bulletin points here, huh?
This is not good.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, Jackie.
Hello.
What are you
Snow
wearing?
in July?
How are you?
Hey.
Oh my god.
Still funny.
So funny.
That's my bowling outfit.
Oh, that was no fun.
How are you not boiling alive in that?
Because he's Snow in July.
I was waiting for Spencer to finish
It's
it.
like
Yeah.
a boiling melt.
Oh, feels good.
Okay. It's been very fun. Those are some funny jokes. Unfortunately, I got to bring the mood down a little bit.
Ooh.
So, as well, we were just speaking about it. Bess has passed away, and well, we're gonna need to have a funeral. The plan is the plan is to do it tomorrow.
What?
That's very soon.
We have no time. That's ridiculous.
We need time, Big T.
I know we probably need time, but I guess it was some of the
Can't
estate.
plan a funeral
Yeah,
in
that's
May.
what I just realized that the estate asked me last night, and I didn't know what day it was anymore because I've kind of lost track. I was very tired, and the estate asked if I could.
Holy shit, he's back. He climbed in the
climb
window.
back
Damn
in
it.
and get stuck in that hole.
I have an idea. Just ignore me.
Help!
What
Oh.
the hell, buddy?
You can't just do that.
No.
Oh.
Still stuck.
Now you're stuck between the two of them.
God damn it, Bison.
Oh, thank you.
The senior meeting's later tonight or something, right?
Tomorrow.
So I'll have to reach back out to his estate and let him know that maybe we need just a little more time. I guess they're all. I mean, look, they are his family, right? He's just like chip off the old block, They want to get things done right away. I don't think they want to wait around too long.
What do you think?
Grieving.
Next Friday,
Religious
maybe.
at all?
What about next?
Why can't it be tomorrow if that's what he wants?
I feel like we need to plan it. People are going to want to come. There's going to be a lot of people there.
Don't
I
let
think people
anybody
are going to
come
want
at the
some
funeral.
notice. I don't think a day is.
Yeah.
Well, it's his family that.
Yeah.
Well,
Needs to be like,
Willie does make a good point. Maybe we're being selfish. Maybe we should do it tomorrow.
We do it on Monday. I think Monday would be probably the best.
I just want a North Korean parade for him.
Oh, the missile?
Owen is very good
Yeah.
at organizing those parades, so.
Exactly.
1 for 1. 0 casualties.
Perfect.
Well, during, right? But
Okay.
after.
That's not my problem. After the parade is anticipated, not my problem.
I'll reach out to
Riot
the family and see if we can maybe postpone it just a little bit. We can get an announcement out
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
What
We can do it. Pick a day. How about you want to do it Thursday
Monday.
or
Would
Thursday
Monday be best? If
Wanna-
you're trying to do it quickly, but give like 4 days notice.
or Sunday? They asked
Not
about
Sunday.
Sunday.
Not
So-
Sunday.
Not
Everyone
Sunday.
hates
Okay.
Sundays.
Yeah.
What
Everyone
is
hates
goddamn
Mondays
ghost town?
more.
Friday? Or is that like a bad start to a weekend?
Well, look, a man's died. There's no perfect sunny day for it, right?
It's not just
depends
a
on the
thing
weather.
of where we're being sad, but we also are here to celebrate his life.
Exactly.
Okay, then do it on a Woo Yeah Wednesday.
What?
Yeah,
But
lots
what
of
about
Woo Yeah.
Monday?
Did he like Wu Yang?
I don't think he knew what it was. He hated Baker Mayfield.
Yeah,
All
he
I'm
did.
saying is the emphasis. If there's emphasis on being quick, 4 days notice is good. Monday's also
yeah.
the most popular day for people to come on duty. So
All right.
Is it?
yeah.
What about on a
thought it was
Tuesday?
Oof.
I'll take that.
Nobody's ever around on Tuesdays.
On a two. Okay.
Let's do Monday. And
Voice crack.
Write it down.
I've been
Silas.
talking a lot
Oh, you
lately.
way ahead of you, Undersheriff.
Yeah, so if anybody wants to help with that, if anybody has any ideas, let me know. We can try to put something together.
Silas, we can all hear your tablet.
You have
Yeah.
Is that like a BlackBerry?
Wally gave this to me. It's a typewriter.
Oh.
I'm actually using his typewriter.
Okay. So if anybody wants to help with the funeral thing, because I'm not
we
the
got an
greatest
expert,
at it.
Columbo.
Oh, where's Big C?
That's no.
We'll need people to obviously do the last call. We'll have to have somebody do a eulogy, maybe.
Ripley for that.
Okay, Ripley. I don't know who should be doing the eulogy. I don't know, Brian, you want to do it? Not sure how you feel about. Want to? I feel like you'd be the person to do it.
Sure.
Okay.
There you go.
All right. We got the two big things out of the way. The rest is if Snow wants to do a bit of a.
We should do the Jets.
We should have we could do something similar. We could take a drive to the wherever he's being buried, which is actually something I need to find out.
That would actually be perfect. There's like if we go from like I don't know APD like Troop Video or wherever to the cemetery, that could be perfect for the parade time.
Yeah, I think
I
we do
agree with
Trooper
Trooper
PD.
PD. Yeah.
All
Through
right.
procession.
We'll do that. Let me just make sure I can confirm where he's being buried. Yep, cemetery. So we'll do it to there. So
what day?
Monday. I'll just
Monday.
Monday.
What time?
We'll have to make an announcement. I'll make an announcement, or Dark, if you want to make an announcement once we're done with the meeting about
Yeah,
the
sure.
funeral.
Just let me know at whatever time. And
Do
I can do it.
Should we shouldn't squeeze Gunner into this. I mean, we could have him there if we want to bury
I
him.
think we just toss him in after
like
we're done.
Well, like
Just roll
Weekend
him
at
in the
Bernie's
hole.
him.
No, just
Oh no, he's got to get.
if we're
He's never
burying
had his
someone, here's the
funeral.
thing,
bury
right?
him as well.
So
Okay.
the highest cost when burying someone is the casket and the excavator, right? And we're already renting an excavator for Bass. I don't see why we wouldn't just roll Gunner in too. You know,
The same grave?
maybe not the same grave, but we
That
already rented
seems
the
a
damn
little
thing. We could just dig a second
disrespectful.
hole.
Yeah, maybe we should have.
Yeah,
Gonna should have his own funeral. I think that'd
yeah,
be nice.
I'm with that.
The
All right.
terrorist.
Well, Gunnarsson.
Pretty sure Gunnar
Wouldn't we
doesn't
have
wanna
had
be
that?
buried. I'm pretty sure he wants to go into the water.
That's true. There we go.
All right.
We'll deal with that later.
That's easy. Just
Saves
toss
us on
it
the
in.
excavator and the casket then.
Wait, you said Viking funeral?
So put him out on a boat and blow
yeah,
him up.
pretty much. Yeah, that's what he wants.
Okay.
What time is this?
We should probably do at the meeting, after the meeting, right?
So 3 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, let me. I just got to make sure his family can get there. I got to make sure his family can be there. So confirm that, but that sounds good to me.
All right.
Hi, Mac. Why are you being so
I mean,
cute?
If his family's anything like him, it may have to be 4 p.m. Eastern.
Oh, that is true.
Yeah.
You also have to decide who we're inviting and if it's open to the public.
Is it open to the public?
I honestly, after all the bombings, I don't think it should be. There are some civilians who should be there. But same as last night at the morgue, I don't think we should just keep it to anyone.
I think no matter how hard you try, people are gonna. The second they know where that is, you're gonna have 3/4 of the city crashing it. I don't think
It's not an
Yeah,
easy
but at
lockdown
least-
location.
At least trying.
Yeah, I'm saying to at least try, but I think it's gonna be not gonna be fun on that end.
Oh no, I know. Well, I mean, not like actively stopping them, but not actively making it a public thing.
Don't forget, we got Monopoly tonight.
So are we changing it to 4 p.m.?
As soon as I get word, I'll let you know.
All right.
I think it'd be better if it was 3 p.m. and then it's just delayed because Bass would always be late. You know, like in honor of him.
Do we
You're
need to have a
so
fun for
wise.
his
You saying he's
family?
gonna be late to his own funeral?
So wise.
He would.
Anything else for the funeral that we need to plan?
Do we need catering?
Well, someone needs to plan the security for sure.
I think we need someone dedicated to planning this because, Toretti, as much as I think you could handle it, you're also the commissioner now. I don't know whether handling a funeral is what.
He's not paying attention.
Yes, I'm listening. Sorry, I'm putting my phone on silent.
Is anyone experienced in planning funerals and the such?
Big C,
Columbo.
apparently. Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently, he's really good.
Columbo is a really good funeral planner. I know it's a weird compliment, but it's true.
He's had to do it a lot.
I'll try to get a hold of the other thing I'll get is we did this at some of the SDSOs. I'll get some muskets for the salute.
Cool.
I could probably get a hold of those.
What about bagpipes? Those are cool.
I don't think I can get those, but they would be nice if someone could play some bagpipes.
We'll ask Castleman if he has any of his palming.
Good idea. Great idea.
Sure you want to ask Big C?
His estate said that the public should be there.
All right, well,
They,
everyone stands wide berth from each other.
That was his last
limit the
statement.
Casualties.
His last statement was
Just-
everyone should be there.
Everyone.
Public can
Everybody,
join.
we're doing COVID rules. 15 feet. If an explosion
good
gets
idea.
us, it only get like 5 of us, maybe.
Are we gonna have an area for like LEOs and then an area for
No,
civilians?
because we're just grouped up for them.
Targeted, yeah.
We should we
Yeah,
should
exactly.
go into this
we
civilian
mingle in the
population.
crowd.
Mingle, yes.
Everyone grab a
Mingle
human
it.
hostage.
That's actually smart meat shield.
We all have a meat shield, yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think having it open to the public will undoubtedly make it easier because you know how
Yeah.
people get when they're not allowed into something.
Yep.
They start getting
Oh, it gets
pissy and they're
worse,
like, you know what,
yeah.
fuck these guys, fuck these cops.
We don't
Let's
have to
start
make.
shit.
I mean, we don't have to go out. I mean, there's no way for us to make a massive announcement to the public. We'll
No,
just let
no.
people know who should be there, right? Like Eve and
Yeah.
and
People see
Nancy
the
and stuff.
procession and
Yeah.
come
Word will
and
spread
whatever.
naturally, probably.
Yeah. So that's what we'll do for that. I'll try to talk to Cumbo and see if he wants to help. We have most of it kind of straightened out. Who's going to do what, where we're going to go, the time. The rest will kind of fall in line. Honestly, people are going to want to say some things. And go from there. But I'll talk to Cumbo. I'll get back to you guys. Dark, I'll talk to you a little bit later. We could put out an announcement about it.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll be good to go.
So do we need Beefy Bills to cater this or not?
I think we're good. That would be after the funeral, Silas. Or you have a little.
So do you need them or
reception
not?
type
Well,
thing.
it's usually the family that does
The family does that. So you'll have to talk to his
It's a
family.
yes or no question.
No, we don't need it. No.
Well,
Right. Jesus.
would have been nice to have some burgers. It's kind of hot out.
All right. Let's we got that settled. I'll talk to Cumbo. We'll get the rest of it figured out by Monday. No announcement. All right, let's move on. Take it away.
Who are you
And-
talking to?
Is there a band coming in?
Nope, I meant the command, this
We've got a seniors meeting tomorrow, correct? Have we got an agenda for that?
Have we got like any specific points that we're going to be bringing up with them that we need to discuss here first?
Unknown Barrack is the one that's spearheading this. I don't know if he has like a list of things he wants to bring up, but it's more of just building that bridge and making sure a chain of command goes up, but it also goes down. So if senior is the whole, old corporal / sergeant, that means they're the in-city command, the whole, supervisors. So it's keeping them in the loop of what's happening in command. So I don't imagine it will be going over all the details of this, or, we'll take some opinions on it, and then we can bring that to the rest of command if they have anything about what we're talking about over the last week or so. But it's more of just keeping them in the loop and making sure we're doing that consistently.
Fair enough. On that topic of seniors, this is probably going to change the shape of this meeting. I'm going to attach a piece of evidence to Silas's command report so everyone can see it, because there's no projection.
Meetings
here.
about meetings.
It is what you think it is, probably.
Yes.
So this is something hold on. This is something that I proposed. And,
No, do you have access to the command?
Wait, does who have access?
Does everyone have access to that?
Yeah, does anyone need access to command reports? We can just do that real quick.
I see it.
Oh. How do I get to it?
Olsen34 gifted a tier 1 sub to Nathan KB.
Thank you.
No? All right. What's your say ID?
1070.
Corporal?
And just give me a sec so we can explain it.
I got you, Jenny.
Did you already do snaz, you said?
No, no, you can do it.
Okay.
Oh, she does have access. I already gave her it. You have to see Brick's POV
I'm
right
gonna need
now.
to be convinced.
Oh yeah.
Needless to say.
Oh, don't you worry. There's a lot of talking points.
Oh, I got a headache, man.
I can't see it.
I'm still working on it. Hold on.
Probably.
Oh, okay.
You also will probably have to restart your MWF after Owen's done it.
Yeah. I updated your title at least to lieutenant. I don't know if I have to add the title separately though. Yeah, tag.
Yeah, it's the command edit tag.
Yeah.
Jesus, Sid. Do they have Out of Touch on Trombone Champ?
Jesus Christ! Now you have a lot of certs.
Do I? Oh yeah, I do.
I've got bad news, Silas.
What?
Owen saved over all your bullet points. If you still
I'll
see them,
just save
copy
over
it.
his.
Yeah, copy
You
them
should
and then
copy
resave
that.
it. Yeah.
That was a close one.
That could have been real bad.
Could have been real bad.
We'd have to get Toretti to review the report.
Yeah.
His special high command camera.
I still can't see it.
Can I just email it to Snow?
Yeah, if you want to. I'm just trying to add this quickly. It's not as easy as it looks.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said you did that. My bad.
Is he sweating? Is he struggling?
You said Toretti have to make a new permission roll for him every time, right? I get
Put in
you
his you put in his ID and then you just put 15 for the role ID. Profile ID is his state ID, and role ID would be 15. Create.
I got it. Thanks, Stubbs.
I'll show
Do
you.
you want to start talking about it, or should I take it?
Yeah, go ahead. You pitch it while I'm doing
There you
this.
go.
All right. So, obviously, this is a little bit of a shuffle up with the ranks. And immediately, you might see the rank of corporal and you think, what the hell? I thought we got rid of this. What's this going to do with senior? Isn't this going to diminish it? Restructure, blah, 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 blah. In this context, in the idea of the chain of command that we're painting with this proposal, the current senior that we have right now, where we currently have 38 seniors, 19 of which are active. The job description
Let me make sure
is
he's
the old
okay.
corporal / sergeant. as I said earlier, where they're the supervisor on shift. They are the people running general patrol. They are the people that should be the first port of contact when it comes to punishments. They should be the people looking over our standard officers, deputies, the cadets, making sure everything is running smooth. So that stays the same. That senior is renamed to corporal, as the name senior still has the old stigma from before the restructure, where senior was very much just like this fluff rank, where high command and command could be like, yeah, this person's a good cop. They can be a senior. Right? There was no really requirement. There was no real capabilities of that role. So senior, as of right now, all of our seniors just get renamed to corporal, and then we more flesh out their abilities, i.e. the conversation of, should they have the ability to strike? Can they have strike access? That's a separate thing. But just as of right now, the current senior in this context would get renamed to corporal, and it would get more established as a supervisor, and this is where the chain of command starts. So what you have as well, to the side, if you look, it will say officer deputy, and then you have senior officer deputy, and then you have the other officer deputies.
I should be able to announce now.
So it essentially is creating more movement for people that don't want to be a supervisor, for people that don't want to be in the chain of command. Because a lot of people, they don't want to be a supervisor, they don't want to be a superior, they just want to be a cop. But there isn't any options, and there isn't any way to show recognition and rewarding people for just being a normal officer. If you want to be rewarded, if you put in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years, you could get viewed the exact same way, i.e. Officer Casterman is viewed at the exact same level as an officer that passes their final eval yesterday.
Yep.
So the entire point of this is it's like a horizontal away from the chain of command, pretty much a pat in the back, a glorified, this is your progression, senior position.
The term I would use...
Tenured ranks?
Yeah,
essentially, I mean, the numbers that I used are completely perspective. That is not set in stone. It's just kind of like
it's an idea.
Maybe this would be a good one-off to start with. And the names as well. I mean, that's kind of what I would guess would probably be the most accurate names from what we have. But the main point is, like Stubble said, giving people a path away from commands that shows their seniority and their expertise, but they're not necessarily forced into a command position. Because I know we all have people we think of when we think about a good officer, but not necessarily someone who wants or is chasing leadership opportunities, but they should get their due and they should get a recognition for that. So they're moving in some direction rather than just sitting still is what they would probably perceive it as. And actually, I'd probably change it to officer to first class and then senior to be in line with like other police departments in America. But in any case, the main point as well, you can see little lines, is that you could go from cadet to officer and then straight to corporal if you did have the aptitude and the alignment for command work. There's no restriction, like you have to be a certain rank before you go up. It's horizontal. And if you ever went down, let's say Snow, for instance, or me, I went down from my current rank to officer for whatever reason, I would go down to master. And so it's now, because we already have our tenure, we don't need to re-earn it, right? So it's a way for people who step down from command to have a seniority position without necessarily having to
I love it.
be in the chain of command all over again.
So
yeah, go ahead.
So you're saying that the senior officer, first class, it's simply tenure. They're not actually receiving any more authority. Is that what you're saying?
They don't get any equipment.
It's disconnected from the chain of commands. It is not a link in the chain of commands.
I already see people getting confused about that.
Well,
why?
How is it confusing?
Just I see a lot of officers being like, okay, what the fuck? Do I go to a senior now when I've got like
no? They go to a
complaints, or are they gonna go straight to a corporal?
I gotta be honest. If people are that stupid, then I mean,
I'm with Owen.
I know what you're talking about. But the thing is, you've got to take that into account because
I get it.
Absolutely.
Not everyone's as bright, but I just
listen. Sweets, I know what you're.
To them.
Well, first of all, let me explain something to you. What's going to happen? This is from experience that people have been in these positions for a long periods of time. This is what people are going to do. They're going to fake that they are confused. They're being, and they're going to be obtuse, intentionally obtuse on purpose to make it a point that they either deserve rank or it should have power or something like that. That is what's going to happen. Yeah. Most of the time, these people get it, but people who are looking to, juice up their.
That's exactly right.
Their
authority.
They play coy.
Yes.
They play stupid to be like, well, I don't understand, and so they can bring.
Maybe they should have. Maybe these guys should have this position, or I should be able to do this, or I should,
Exactly. Additionally, I
Go
want to
ahead.
bring up.
Stubby has his hand up.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead.
All right.
That's all I'm going to say.
We've talked about that a lot, Sweets, and a huge thing is I hire a brand new cadet and I teach them the chain of command the first day, and they're able to understand that a solo cadet is not their superior. It's an FTO or a deputy or an officer. So if a day one is able to understand that, then the wider PD should be able to understand that as well.
And
also,
we'll definitely
everybody
have meetings
refresh
to
the report.
explain it.
I added 2 more pictures. Please refresh the report. There's a breakdown of all numbers in the UPD of how many people we have. 266 officers, 6 of which are high command. Now it's 5. And 20 people in command, which puts 8% of the PD in command plus, which is 6 available ranks to 8% of our PD, and the other 92% have 4 ranks for them to move in.
Yeah.
They have the stripes.
Am I like? I don't want to. I think it's an interesting idea, but didn't we just like have a wipe to get rid of loads of pointless ranks?
We had a wipe to get rid of a bloat in command.
Command
You had
ranks.
56 people in command. You had 16 in high command, and you had
It's close to 20 in high command by my count.
You had before as a supervisor role. If you just weren't a senior, you had
When does the
corporal
world's-
sergeant, senior
that's a good
sergeant,
question when
lieutenant captain,
Chinese-
senior captain, as chief, deputy commissioner, and commissioner. And that was over 60 people.
It's called training
which
and
was
educating.
Around 300 people.
No amount of
That's
training
before
or
ranks before.
educating will change the way that people will on purpose try to poke holes in everything you do. That's when you're in a job or you're in a leadership position or a management position, the people who either are upset or jealous of what you do, their whole plan is to shit on everything you do, poke holes in it, make you look stupid, or there's another part. They are inherently obtuse, like we said, to use it as a way to make something mean more than it should, rather than just being a little stripe on your arm, right?
It's a good question. It's got to come up. Why would we add more ranks when we just tried to get rid of a bunch? The major point is that these are not in the command structure. These are just simply seniority ranks, like a way to recognize people, because that's a big frustration people have, right? They want to get recognized. And let's be real, I think we all can think of people that are not in this room that may be a good fit for command, that may be a good fit for senior deputy, but there's not necessarily room for them in the current structure. And we want to reward people for doing a great job, coming on duty, handling scenes well, being efficient at their job. But we don't have a way of doing that without bloating command, right? This would be an avenue to kind of like, hey, we see what you're doing, we like what you're doing, but let's move you to the side until we're ready to move you up, right? Additionally, like I said, the months, the dates, that can all be mixed with. I would also put like a barrier on people getting promoted. Let's say you're let's say you're an officer, right? And you've been an officer for 3 months.
I've heard this a bunch.
I would say
I'm confused. Why is Jenny there?
Have to be clean from suspensions.
Seniority.
For a month prior to. Same thing with first class. And
Jenny is in a very weird position.
A month before you're about to
it's
move
very
up,
difficult
you have to be clean from suspensions. And if you're not, then you wait a month. So it falls off, right? I don't want to do that with strike points because I think strike points are more of a warning situation.
My prediction is,
if it's a serious thing,
depending on how this Bass thing shakes out,
I would like to keep people from moving up these ranks
she will be somewhere in command soon again.
Well, not strikes, but suspensions. No, I like this a lot.
Now that
And,
you said that it's like
I
aside
hate
from
this idea.
commands, that's way better.
The way I think this is sold to me better is less of a rank and more of an accolade.
Yeah, sure. Whatever.
Accommodation. It's a stripe on their shirt.
Yeah. So,
picture.
Like
It's a-
level attached. That's an idea that has been floated around a few times. Times and service stripes. So, like, I think the only one wearing a long sleeves here is Sweets. But if you look at his forearm, typically in like the
Huge,
LAPD,
right?
he would have massive. They would have time and service stripes to indicate how long they've been serving.
Only the right one, though.
Consecutively. So, like on his left forearm, you'd see stripes, and like it could be like 6 months or whatever. I think it's a good idea. I could speak with our tailor, Raven, or something if that's something people are interested in and want to do. It would only be available on long sleeve, like Class A's, like Sweets is wearing. But that's a good idea. But anyway, what I really like this idea because it's a way to funnel people out towards seniority instead of commands, and it gives people. Anyway, the major point with this, though, the reason it all came up, by the way, is because the current seniors. And can anyone think of a current senior that you don't trust to be a corporal? Because that's the main point right now. Is I think the current senior roster are basically equipped to handle the abilities of a corporal, and they really should just be corporals. I think at this point we rely on them like corporals. We all think of them to. We're all expecting them to be corporals, right? And I can't think of a single trooper, senior ranger, or senior deputy or senior officer that I wouldn't trust with the ability to issue strike points and to handle things in city as they happen.
Ayo.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm very glad that it's outside of
Somebody's at the house.
structure. Originally, when I'd seen this, I thought it was adding more into like a command chain, but I like that idea that you've got way better.
It's essentially bloat to anti-bloat, right? Because
you're designing.
As you look in that second picture, you have 150 people at the officer/deputy level. That's not including cadets. That's not seniors. You have 150 people, officer, deputy, and I guarantee if you implement this, a third of them are instantly going to get pushed along there. Yes,
yeah, Viv. So.
Hi. Okay. So you mentioned about there being a number of inactive seniors. Are they going to be bumped down to one of these accolades, or are they going to be given corporal even though they're fairly inactive with the senior position?
Good
currently?
question. It'd probably be up to their department, how the department wants to handle it, right? With this change, senior probably wouldn't really change much other than the name and maybe the ability to have strikes, but that's kind of something that's being discussed at high command. So as it is now, I think everyone would probably automatically go up unless their commands saw a reason to hold them back, whether it's activity, their experience, or they're not doing what they need to do at the current level. But that would to answer the question directly, it would probably be up to their individual command. Like Stubble's the lieutenant, Willie's the lieutenant, Dark is over the LSPD with Reed. I don't think they have a lieutenant yet, but that they would decide if they want to move their seniors up to corporal or if they want to leave them at the seniority rank, like master or senior or first class, wherever they fall.
So this is just to make people feel important?
It's to designate seniority for people that have been around and have a good grip on their job, but not necessarily move up to the chain of command.
So I'm confused about the state departments because I know they're slightly different, right? Troopers are all considered seniors currently, correct? Will they all be considered corporals, or are they going to have the ability to strike?
That would be up to Snow.
Yes, at the moment, but it's always up for discussion.
Okay.
I like this. I just want to mull it over.
Personally, I don't mean to institute my will on your departments now. My suggestion would be all the current troopers come over as default, like senior, first class, whatever the first knuckle is, and then they fall in the seniority ranks, and whoever you want to do up to corporal could. If you want all of them, that's fine. If you don't, then there you go. You know?
No, it'd be all of them.
Yeah. As corporal?
Yeah.
All right.
Do you think this is going to work, though? Are people just going to, like figure out like, oh, man, I didn't get master class, or someone who's what is this, master officer? They're going to be like, ooh, I got masters. I'm getting sergeant soon.
I mean, wouldn't you rather have that than people complaining to get command rank?
People are going to complain either way.
Okay.
There you go. If people are going to complain either way, why can't we do this to reward the people that won't complain?
Also,
and actually appreciate it instead of caving to the people that will. Like
people who won't complain.
I'm really sick and tired of caving to the 2% of people in PD that vocally complain, rather than the 95% that do their job every day, do a good job, and shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
I don't want to keep catering to the 5% that are like,
I think I'd rather someone try to make some kind of change to fix a problem than sit on your thumb. You know?
Isn't this catering to the complainers?
No, this is catering to the good people that come on duty, do their job, and
but if they don't complain,
people who aren't complaining don't care about their rank.
It's not about but it's not about that. If you give the people who don't complain and are enjoying things nothing, then they're going to become the people who complain.
Complainers,
because they get nothing. It's not rank, Silas. Or have you not been listening? It's literally a thing on your shoulder. The only thing it does is, if maybe you need advice on something. Oh, also, you made a comment. I gotta make sure you mention this. You don't have to be any of those ranks in the middle of the technically the deputy range to make it to any other rank.
No, I mentioned that. Yeah,
Silas wasn't listening because he said that I'm getting this soon, so that means I'm going to be up there soon. No, nothing to do with it.
I heard him say that someone who's ready, but there's no room because we don't want to blow under command, would get sidelined as a master or whatever the fuck it's called.
That's not. You're thinking of it the wrong way.
That wouldn't even be possible.
That doesn't even conflict with what I said at all. If someone's a good deputy, let's say they come on duty, they do a good job, but we don't necessarily have room to move them up to a corporal or a sergeant or something, they would still get promoted, or at least a time in service promotion to this, this non-chain of command rank, right? It doesn't mean they're going up beyond that into the chain of commands. It just means like we recognize your abilities and your experience.
But I mean, I'm just isn't
this actually when you mentioned the 2%, I think never mind. I agree with you completely. There's always going to be a small percentage that are going to complain and not understand.
If it finds any reason to complain or not like it.
Well, I'm going to complain. I don't like this.
Okay.
There you go.
There it is.
Thank you, Silas, for doing that.
In the room.
Thank you.
I think he was just
and not cater to him.
I think he was just trying to show what they would be like if we had that.
If this works and everyone, is like, oh, great, I got master, whatever.
That's not even the goal, though. Don't move the goalposts. We're not saying like everybody's going to be like, woohoo, we get ranks.
They're going to woohoo.
No, they're not. That's not the goal. Isn't to
you don't
like
understand
have everybody...
how people think then.
I don't know if I can keep a straight face in this conversation. What I'm trying to say is this is just like a, hey, here we go. This is just a little something that we're, trying to recognize seniority a little more and experience. This isn't going to be like, we fixed the PD. I don't
Silas is leading a cult.
Portrayed as like, if it doesn't fix the PD tomorrow, then it didn't work. This is just a small change that really identifies people who have long-term experience, and that's it. It's nothing more than that.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the point.
And it also fixes the issue with corporals. I think, or current seniors kind of like not stepping up necessarily. I think Big T talked about it last command meeting 2 weeks ago, but he referenced that maybe corporal or seniors aren't stepping up like they should. My opinion was maybe they don't know they can step up. Maybe they don't feel validated enough to step up and do, what we're expecting of them. If we give them the title of corporal, there's a lot more expectation to like actually command scenes in person and around the city rather than just like watch it happen.
Yeah, that exact thing happened with Trooper Phones because I called him and told him like, hey man, you're a supervisor of HSPU or whatever, and you're a senior. Just start taking command or asking other seniors to take command as high profile scenes that need your expertise. And then he got really excited, like he was being held back by some invisible person. And then he went and told all the other seniors.
That's on them though, for not understanding or
it is
stepping up.
It is a bit on them for not stepping up and not, but
people don't have.
Let's meet them halfway and give them the title, so there's no more confusion.
What happened with Bones?
It's like a shift 2 thing. It's like seniors didn't feel like they should be stepping in on scenes for some reason until I just told them to start doing that.
It just sounds like he didn't feel like he had the presence or the ability to step in and interject when things were running poorly and take them over. But there would be no excuse if you were named a corporal, then you'd be expected to do that, right? If things
were recent?
Yes.
Okay. I've asked him to assist helping others learn how to lead like he can. He's very good at doing that. That's surprising to hear. All right.
I could talk to you after.
Who the fuck is this homeless guy?
I do not know. Suarez? What the fuck?
Who's let him in?
Is that?
I'm not even gonna ask.
I don't know what the fuck.
That's not Malton.
It looks like Malton.
I thought I was making fun of Malton. I didn't realize I just yelled at Suarez. Anyway,
has anyone checked in on Malton? As a side note,
let's not. In fact, don't say his name again. I think we're already at 2.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna check in on Malta.
I just thank you.
Ah, you said that's 3.
Wait, why? I don't know these inside jokes you guys have. Why?
If you say his name 3 times, he appears.
Yeah.
Summoned him.
I didn't know. I'm
You
sorry.
just summoned him.
It's okay. It's a command meeting. I guess he should.
Who's
be
the
here.
homeless guy out there?
Fuck.
I guess Suarez is what.
Just looking out the window.
Brian said.
Oh, he's having a rough day, huh? Jesus. He looks like Molten.
You okay, Stubble?
Yeah, are you okay?
Yeah, you're like
we're sorry, we were
behind
in
by
so many
30
circles.
seconds.
I'm good. I'm up to date. Corporal.
Are you?
Yep. Yeah.
Well, let's before we go around in circles for another loop. Does anyone have any questions or concerns regarding this, even praise perhaps? And we can like basically move on from it, and then I think the
this
next
is an amazing idea, and worst thing, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. It's worth trying.
That I can agree on. I'm a big
Yeah.
fan of trying something.
Yeah.
If it doesn't work, that's fine. If it does work,
Mm-hmm.
then huge props to whoever came up with the idea.
Stubble and Svensson.
And Barrack as well.
All right.
You want to put a date on this, Owen?
Well, next step is going to have to be approving this with Reed. She is very important as the other half of the entire fucking police department. So we have to talk to Reed and see how she feels on it, and we'll go from there. But this is more of just like a general, like this is what I'm thinking. I want to see how everyone else feels on it before I start moving it into like formal talks with like departments, and I don't know. I guess so. We'll talk to Reed and
got a
get an
headache.
opinion from her. Next
But I gotta
see her,
survive
or
today.
If Dark or someone wants to, or
I got
Toretti,
Monopoly in 4
we'll
hours.
talk to her, and then I think from there we probably need to inform everybody else in command and get see if there's any major objections, and then we can kind of start looking to implement it. Probably not in like a week or two, but vaguely like maybe late July, I would hope, if it goes through. In any case, we can move on to the next topic if anyone has one. I think we're good on it.
I have a massive topic to discuss.
Okay.
So, Bass is dead. He died from a bomb. Now, there's been multiple bombings recently. So what the hell's going on? Where's our bomb squad?
Bison did run it, does run it, but then didn't do anything with it. So then Muller did run it, does run it, but then they both didn't know. So then they asked Bass and got stonewalled. So
No.
I think
so
I don't know.
Bass started it saying he didn't want us to touch it because he had it figured out and handled. So a lot
Started
of
it
it
when?
got, huh?
What do you mean by started it? Because it's been a thing for 2 years.
Well, no, I'm talking about with the yesterday.
There's
We
a
tried-
new bomb squad mod yesterday.
Well, because Bison was trying to take care of that, and we kept getting told no.
Are you talking specifically about?
Yeah,
I think
no.
there's two conversations happening.
Yeah.
Stubble's talking about the EOD unit in general and how they lacked the ability to really start it and get like off the ground. And Shelby's talking specifically yesterday. What happened?
Oh, the investigator. That's MCU, Brian and Bundy and others, and yeah, that's the investigation. But EOD is a bomb squad, the bomb unit for the UPD, very much still struggling to climb off the ground.
Yeah, they really lack training tools. I think is the
Yeah.
biggest one.
They had tools, but then they got lost.
Well, we need to help them
Ran
out.
out of battery.
If we had a stronger bomb squad, Bass would still be alive right now.
It's possible.
So I don't know if we have to go as far
mayor.
as to make the bomb squad a certification.
Well,
But
let's do
we
this.
need to,
Wait,
Stubble.
you want inexperienced people that aren't certified in deactivating bombs to be able to deactivate bombs, Silas? They hit the wrong wire. It's sayonara.
Yeah, they're hitting the wrong wire already, respectfully.
Oh, that's true. Maybe
haven't been trained.
they haven't
They
been.
don't have the
Oh yeah,
proper
I guess we just gave them a suit and told them to go in there and good luck.
Yeah, they need help.
Yeah.
Viv, what's up?
I can't.
Hey,
Listen to me, I can't do what they do. Fuck that.
Go ahead, Viv.
That's okay. Why don't if Muller and Bison are still wanting to sort of continue with that, I mean it's also something for them to work on. SIU got off the ground. I know obviously they've got something active to be working on quite a lot. But I mean, with is it not something we could pitch to the mayor and see if we could get some tools for training and things like that, and they could meet regularly and sort of get people trained up, especially like if we go off the fact that we've had the hospital blown up, 2 PDs, a church, Burger Shop was blown up the other day, no? I mean, like that's
Muller
5
wasn't there to stop
bombings.
that.
There's 5 bombings within a few days.
Yeah.
And I know it doesn't happen all the time, but when it happens, we do tend to get like a spate of them. So we should be sort of prepared with people trained and ready to go. But we just lack in the ability to get people together into a group to be able to train them and the equipment to train them, because we used to have that, but we no longer do, I guess.
So I'd say back when I was in charge of HVTU, EOD was under it. I'm not sure if that's still the same thing, but if it is, then it's kind of balls up. It's in Stubble's court, essentially. If EOD is under HVTU, then it's up to you, Stubble, if you want to replace them because you don't think they're active enough and interested enough, or if you want to reaffirm their interest and get them to actually start recruiting people who are interested. And I think the reality is we would love training tools, but unless we know people are active and interested and have a desire for it, we're not going to get training tools. It needs to be something that we're doing already. And then we, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like chicken and egg. Like the truck unit is a good example. The more that we create a culture and create interest for it and demonstrate a need, the more likely it is we get the trucks. But the unit comes first and then the trucks, right? So the EOD unit needs to come first and then maybe training tools and stuff like that. But I think it's up to Stubble what you want to do with it. If you want to release EOD into its own thing or keep it under HVTU and you can manage it and appoint someone to manage it, or what, but it's a good point. We should probably do something with it.
All right, cool. I'll have a sit down with Bison and Muller probably tomorrow, and then see where their heads are.
All right,
but
sounds good.
Do something with it because it's kind of just been
These damn bombs, man! It's nonstop.
Yeah,
ridiculous.
Because bombs aren't
a little too much.
All, you know,
it's like nothing for 4 months, and then there's just like 5 in a week.
Do we?
But when it happens, it's very, very important we have people who are ready for this. And if they're not going to cut it, Stubby, I'm going to have to take over and make the bomb task force.
Bomb task.
The BTF?
Ooh. Good acronym.
I don't think you can use that. I think it's already in use.
All
We're going to do
I'll
the
name
big
it after
truck
Bass.
force.
Bass is bomb task force.
BBTF.
The BBTF.
Willie already suggested that name for the truck unit. It's the big truck force.
Willie, you did that?
It's a good one, isn't it?
But we might
I'm BBTF.
We might go with STFU, which is stop trucks from use, though.
Names are important, but we'll discuss.
In any case, good topic. I think Stubble will handle it until he can't.
Yeah, going off of that though, in terms of the bombing and everything like that, Brian, would you be able to give us a brief on the status on the investigation when it comes to Bass and the bombings?
Yes. Do you want the short version or the super big version?
Well, whichever version you feel is appropriate for the man.
Over the past 2 weeks, we have seen it's become harder to identify gangs whom do not have access to explosives versus gangs that do have it. It's almost virtually every gang has RPGs, car bombs, bigger bombs, etc. In fact, yesterday morning, myself and Nakota were able to stop a assassination attempt.
I need Trombone Champ out of touch.
Sam Bass. Individual snuck into Mission Row PD, found with a car bomb alongside other surveillance equipment that would have allowed him to see when Bass entered into his vehicle, and then remotely detonate said bomb. In addition to that, we got individuals.
I hate to say this.
That were found with RPGs, and
I hate to say this,
raided 12 hours
but
later,
everybody should watch
numerous individuals have had their doors
Keon
kicked in.
during Bass's morgue appearance yesterday.
Explosives removed.
I hate saying.
But they're back on the streets with a lot more. There's.
They have out of
How
touch.
do we stop this? We'll start with that, and then
Downloading.
what happened with Bass. With the help of the state attorney's office, we have our latest set of
They have Hercules.
legislative proposals that are going directly to the Senate for approval. It's a bunch of items, including changes to tax on prison, use of explosives, et cetera, et cetera.
I broke. I couldn't deal with it.
The problem here is
I broke. I couldn't.
We have to cut these guys at the source.
It was so funny.
And right now, the biggest challenge has been legislation and the DOJ. And I'm not saying that as a way to pass the buck. You know, I know DOJ sometimes unfairly gets their shake. But I want to underline when I put in a subpoena with an individual who is going to plant the bomb, stating he was going to put it on Sam Bass's vehicle, the car bomb, the surveillance equipment.
Couldn't handle
I wasn't
it.
even able to get more than 7 days of a phone subpoena. It's absolute fucking dog shit. Based on what transpired yesterday.
Oh, I
the fact
should look at that
different
stuff.
party on the very same day tried to blow him up. We're going to be petitioning for some very serious changes to how we're able to do some damage. In regards to the direct attacks to Sam Bass, we do have some suspects in mind. We've got Bass's subpoena just delivered this morning. 4 of the suspects have their subpoenas being filed later this evening to ensure we can get like 30 days. GPS locations have also been submitted. Let's take up to 48 hours to get back. And based on that, we're hoping there's enough circumstantial evidence available to press formal charges. You might be wondering why circumstantial. Fact of the matter is that our tools that we have in order to detect who has planted bombs is virtually non-existent. You can we faced this problem back when Davis and Trooper PD got bombed. You can plant a big bomb on something, and there's nothing. We're gonna have to rely on phone triangulation and interrogation. I think that covers most of it. Any questions? All right.
Do you need anything from
Oh,
us?
sorry.
Jesus Christ, Big T.
Sorry, it's just
relax, Big T.
I think right now we're pretty covered, but I think as we start to hone in on like an angle of attack, who we've got the most evidence on, et cetera, if we're going to start kicking in raids, we'll start to pull folks in.
Okay.
Go ahead, Dark.
No, you go first.
So, in regards to these bombings, I mean, as everyone said, one of them. Are we looking into at this point terrorism, domestic terrorism? At this point, I mean, do we have any idea of whether it's the same people, or is this a group of people, or is people just doing this for fun?
The last bit.
Well,
yeah.
All right. There needs to be some challenge. There needs to be. That's some Joker shit right there. That's anarchy. That's essentially terrorism.
Terrorism, yeah. That's a tough one to get in court. But the conspiracy and death of a police officer is going to likely hit significantly harder. Like I said, it's all going to come down to the circumstantial evidence and what we get in an interrogation.
Okay. In terms of, let's say the 4 bombings, or 5 if you include Burger Shot, do you have any reason to believe they're different people?
Yes. That's kind of the problem. So when
Oh,
I say like,
yeah.
there's more, like every gang has access to this stuff. We've seen it in the reports. We've seen it. We've been looking into this stuff for quite some time now, and it's every incident is a different group. The biggest problem right now is class 2s have been replaced with whatever you want to call this, class 5.
Yeah. Okay. I guess next question would be if
Beef and
I was
broccoli
kind of talking to this
all day.
to Shelby earlier. If we went down a mission row,
Unless it's sausage and peppers,
we
but that's pork.
collected the whatever shrapnel we could get from the bomb that went off. If we then raided someone's property and found another bomb, would it be possible for us to match materials from the
No.
shrapnel to their bomb? It wouldn't be possible.
The moment you plant the bomb and it explodes, there is zero forensic evidence. And that includes on the individual.
So we there's just nothing. I find that hard to believe.
Yep. So when we convicted Shelley Smith, the conviction relied on interrogation and circumstantial evidence.
Pepper, beef, and onions. I'm a broccoli guy.
GPS data tracking, movement, time
Frustrating.
of phone calls. We effectively created a list of 6 individuals and who was calling who at what position and time. That's how we were able to get a suspect list. And even then, it was very difficult. Yeah, our forensics aren't there, unfortunately. And
I mean, are they just not there for like on a typical day-to-day when I said this to Shelby, we collect stuff with our flashlight because that's what we've been taught to do. Is it not under our purview in a investigation into the death of a commissioner to expand our forensics a little bit here and collect that shrapnel that's still on Mission Row?
That's not up to us.
As police officers?
We don't have the technology.
We don't have
plain
the
and simple.
technology.
That's-
It would
we-
only be if they're
we lack the
messy
equipment.
and they leave it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I share the same thoughts. It's frustrating, but Brian's right. It is what it is. Once the bomb goes off, there's nothing.
So, adding on to what Dark said, Brian, the highest ranking member of our unified PD was murdered. Do you need us to start cracking heads until people start snitching, or what are we
Cheddar
doing?
is dead.
Maybe that's more for high command too, but is it status quo from just keep going?
Yeah, look, right now we need legislative change. And that's the biggest thing that the MCU has been pushing for. Our hands continue to be tied based on technicalities.
Hello.
Hello, is this Mr. Toretti?
Yes, this is him.
Yes, this is Dr. Gunman. I'm calling on behalf of a Brick Games we have
I
here.
heard, yeah, he's in the ICU.
Yeah,
Is
we're
he
up
at-
in Sand.
You're up at Silas Grimmer Memorial Hospital?
Which one's that?
The Sandy Hospital, Silas Grimmer
Oh,
Memorial
yeah,
Hospital.
we're in Sandy. Yeah, we're in Sandy. Yeah.
I'm currently in a meeting. I'll inform everybody here about it with the
All right.
command members of the police department. How's he doing?
Sounds good. He's still in a coma.
Oh.
So that's, yeah.
All right. Let me see if I can get up there in a little bit.
All right.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. That's something.
And I think of those suspects, we need to do everything in our power from patrol on up to aim to raid. Someone on that list has the wrong set of things. They're raidable. Kick their fucking doors in. It doesn't matter if there's a detective on duty or not. And I think that general mantra should be expanded throughout all cases, right? I know sometimes it may seem like it's only the detectives.
I agree.
That, go and do the raids and
I agree with Brian.
Everything starts on patrol on up. Patrol officer pulling over vehicle. You never know. There may be evidence there. There may be things that need to be documented. All those things kind of help. I don't know if that answers.
That makes sense. I think basically what we're dealing with is for patrol, nothing changes. listen, I'll be blunt. It's sad Bass died, and it's a big blow to the police department. But relationships with the civilians and the general population are improving, and I don't want to jeopardize that. It's a lot. Bass was trying to build that out. That's something he really was enthusiastic about, and I wouldn't want to jeopardize it by cracking heads on something that wouldn't improve the investigation into his death or the overall city. Right? We could go out there. We could really step up enforcement. We can make a lot of enemies, and maybe we'll have 2 more bombs planned by the end of the day. But it sounds like what we need to actually get this problem solved is to get a list of possible suspects, put out a bolo, and if anybody comes across them, start looking for reasons to kick the door. That's all we can do.
100%.
So if you get a bolo out there, Brian, you have access to bolos?
I do. I'll send the list to the command channel. Bolos are currently, if I'm not mistaken, still viewable by the certain entities of the government.
They shouldn't be. They shouldn't be looking at them. But there's no other way to do it. But
you also
They're
shouldn't listen through
viewable,
doors,
but
but
are they? Because
Andy,
yeah, they are.
I got.
Yeah, but are
I
they?
got you.
When I was
8 o'clock
DOC,
today. For me,
there definitely was a tab for the dashboard, but mine was broken. I couldn't read it.
The best way I
can't
can
wait
explain
for you
it
to
is
do
I
your
think the
commentary.
Training for other, I have
not the
huge
same.
doubts on the training of other.
yeah, listen. Here's the quiet part is, we all know they shouldn't.
Wait, you're
They
not
probably
going
know
to do
they
the
shouldn't.
casting
But
today?
all it takes is one person to kind of ignore that for 10 seconds and leak it, and Brian's investigation suddenly gets put on ice because those guys they know they're on the list and they start playing.
I am the boss
extremely
of the
safe
bosses.
until the statute of limitations hits, and then we're
Flopper.
truly fucked. So I get it. It shouldn't be this way, but
I
it is
thought
this
you were
way.
casting today. I was
we'll
so
put a bolo out,
excited.
whatever way Brian wants to. Probably sounds like through a command email listing, and then we'll have to disseminate it internally.
I'm sorry.
to people we know.
Hopefully you can do it again, though. Hopefully we make it and you can do the next one. The one thing I just want to say is that there was a bit of a disagreement between myself and Bass on some things regarding raids and making sure that we kick doors in. I personally think most of the time we do it when we catch them. Sometimes if it's a big deal, we can hold off. But I agree with Brian. We need to. Important. That's probably the only way we're going to really catch them off guard. So I think we need to be vigilant on that, especially with any prime suspects in this situation. I think the heat needs to be on them. I don't know if Brian agrees. I will completely defer to Brian and anybody part of this investigation, but I will 100% approve of anybody trying to do stuff like that. I won't be mad. We won't be angry. Won't be disappointed. I think we need to put the heat on them, and we need to get these. We need to make sure we're hitting them where it hurts. Raiding, trying to find stuff, putting pressure on them. Hopefully, we can get the detectives some extra time to be able, and freedom to be able to spend a little more time sitting on things, maybe looking it over, not having to respond to things, and staying undercover or unmarked for longer periods of time until we find and we're able to get the person who did this.
Agreed. I would even like to, when this develops a little bit more from the MCU side of things, I'd love to see this turn into a multi-division operation between MCU and HSPU and SRU, and I think getting everybody involved in this. HVTU, I thought I said that already. Sorry.
Yeah,
We love you, Dandy. We all love you.
They're all in our strike team, so
Good,
all our
perfect.
operations lean on them. They've been doing fantastic.
All right. I think that concludes that part of the meeting.
I wanted to ask what's going on with unmarked or undercover. I've seen a few. I know that LSPD has an internal unit that I don't even know the unit's name, but I've seen some people driving around. I know that MCU SOPs, from what I read, it seems like detectives can go unmarked at any time and not respond to anything that's not a 78 or a 13A. I'm curious if we think there's going to be an issue with the issues I've heard was and here's the thing, right? I want to preface this with I don't currently think there's an issue. I just want to ask if anyone else thinks there's going to be an issue before we see the issue, right? My current thoughts are there isn't an issue, so let's just kind of wait and see if an issue develops. But I'm just kind of canvassing while we have command here to see if anyone's observed it. The current perspective issues would be clarity from Air 1 was mentioned. Unmarked vehicles are hard to call out as cop cars from Air 1. Generally, they don't have a light bar and they don't have black and white or a number on the top. It's harder to identify them as a non-interference vehicle because interference vehicles are incredibly common. Additionally, officers who aren't as good with make and model of vehicles might call them out as interference vehicles on the ground, aside from Air 1, or in shootouts. If they're in plain clothes, that might be a problem. I'm just curious if it's the LSPD unit or MCU, or I don't think it's HVTU, and if anyone thinks there's an issue. Right now, don't think there is one, but I'm just canvassing to see if anyone perceives it as one. Yeah, Viv?
I don't perceive it as one. I think for me, I don't know if anybody else would agree with this, but if we're gonna have unmarked patrol, if people could carry like a marked uniform in the back of their car, that if they're having to respond to a 78 situation, they can pop on. Obviously, it doesn't change the vehicle, but if they can get as close as they can to a 78 situation and hop in with someone else, like we used to have to do that with motor. For a while with motor, we weren't supposed to go to 78s. We were supposed to get as close as possible and then hop in with someone else so that we weren't on a bike and exposed during a shootout. I mean, that's changed again since, but would it make sense to make sure that there's a standard for people carrying those marked things in their trunk to be able to get changed into, if that makes sense?
So I can speak on MCU. Unmarked should only be done for operational needs at this time.
I forgot about the map
with low unit counts. So outside of like an authorized operation, they shouldn't be driving around unmarked. And then for the uniform, I got one right over here. So even myself, if I'm, I can walk around the office like this, but if I'm going to respond to a call, I just
yeah, you got one behind the chair.
Yeah, that's right over here.
Yeah,
I expect at least something like this.
Okay, sounds good then. Other than that, what's your procedure with responding to patrol calls, like for MCU? Can they respond to, let's say, a boost in an unmarked car?
They shouldn't. It should be, like they can do like traffic stops and stuff like that, but if they're going to a call that's more than likely going to turn into something, they should go spend 60 seconds at the livery station and swap up their livery.
I forgot. I gotta practice the CS:GO.
It's the same. They, as far as I'm aware, the whole uniform into a 78 thing is standard. Because I myself made the very poor mistake of going unmarked with a vest on to a shootout and got shot by Crystal in the head. So, that's enforced. So, and then as for unmarked for packed, the issue was brought up, but it's a rarity that a unmarked car is going to be staying in pursuits that are larger scale. And if it even does get to a 78 call,
win over Dan and Monopoly.
Mills, who's running the unit, has informed people to break and change, even if you're directly there and involved and stuff like that. So hopefully it doesn't become an issue when it comes to like visibility and stuff. Again, when it comes to like
if what happened to Kyle
be on it anyway,
happens in our game,
unmarked probably won't be on that.
There's no Monopoly to be played
because
if people aren't going to play Monopoly
for smaller scale crimes like 37s and 31s, where unmarked cars will be useful for general patrol, but they shouldn't be responding to banks or boosts or anything that unmarked cars wouldn't be useful for.
All right, well, sounds good then. Sounds like there's no issue and there's a handle on it. People are aware of it.
There was something I need to bring up.
To bring it up in case there was.
My game is tonight.
The only problem I had was deputies coming to me and asking me if they could go unmarked when, I just had to shut it down. But, it's probably like, hey, I want to be cool and
They want to be special
drive
too.
unmarked. Yeah.
And what they should do is they should try to join the unit if they're that interested and they have motivation.
Like, is everyone clear? Like, we're not like they're not shot out of Pact for just because we're like, oh, it's just LSPD and we're keeping it. It was it was explained to me. It was while it was being trial run, and like the issues were going to be ironed out before we would sort of start.
It's going to be interesting. I think Penta and I may need to work together, but I also think it would be very smart for Penta to turn his back on me to be able to win.
It to be an LSPD officer, so we could definitely get them handled and probably fired.
CS practice. I need to do it, but
want to put that on anybody else. Anyone else's
Sab had the perma.
So we've got the full thing
me over.
fleshed out with full SOPs and no tiny little areas that could turn into larger scale things.
I do want to do some CS.
Is that still the case? You guys are still trialing it? LSPD only?
That's what I was going to ask. Like, how's it going?
But yeah, because if you guys are opening it up, then it needs to be announced because I don't think anyone else is aware of that. But if it's still in the trial function, I understand.
Well, to be clear, I think if it was going to be opened up, I think Libby is going to need to talk to, right now would be talk to you, Owen, and work something out between the two departments. Whether there's maybe some minor differences between them or not, doesn't matter. But I think you guys would need to work together a little bit on it, and not just run from one side.
Fair
but if you're interested,
I didn't even know the name until
today,
I
could have known.
I kind of knew that there was something going on and it was being trialed.
I need to do it. I've been doing a lot of trombone champ.
I'm happy to. I don't know.
After this meeting, I think I might do CS.
A trusted group that you
until Monopoly
will be held responsible, rather than people you may not even see.
If we can get a bunch of people, Snow,
you find out there's a huge fucking
I'll
issue,
do it. I don't know where Meech is.
I get it, but if you guys do want to open it up,
I don't know where Casey is either.
Whatever, we'll see when the time comes when you guys are ready for it.
Yeah, I think we're getting to that point where things have been ironed out. So it hasn't been like, oh, we're going to open it up now. That conversation hasn't really been had yet.
By the way, if you're new here,
checked-in was like a few weeks ago. We were like, okay, let's give it a couple more weeks.
Please follow the channel.
So it's getting to that point
we're trying
where the
to hit 80,000 followers
soon. As to
also trying to hit 350 concurrent subs.
Perception is a pretty good
we're
one.
We're less than 100 away.
From general patrol, has it been useful? That
also,
kind of
it's
thing.
a subathon.
We'll bring it up in command email chain and kind of get the perception on it. See if any improvements needed, and if nobody thinks of anything, then
But following is free.
You should have that conversation about opening it up to the UPD as a whole.
All right. I guess when we get to that bridge, we'll cross it.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Yeah, I have to go in a few minutes, but before I go, is there anything we should know about SDSO and MRPD, like construction-wise? Because I ordered a bunch of bricks for my brick guy.
Oh.
He should have bricks for us in like 3 days or so.
Okay, fantastic.
There you
go. Okay.
Speaking of,
we'll get those
that's the most news I've heard about it.
Yeah, I this is all still very new to me. I found out that the SDSO was bombed yesterday. I found out MRPD was bombed when Bass died. So,
Are we getting to rebuild the SDSO?
I think we should do it ourselves.
That's what we did when the PBSO got set.
I don't know if we have time for that. You know how to lay brick?
Of course I do.
How hard could it be? You put a brick down, and then you put a brick down.
No, you gotta mix the cement too.
Blueprints.
No, you don't have to do that.
Plan, the structure.
That's not. You don't have to do that.
All right. So speaking of brick, another investigation that I know Bass was doing. I don't know who else was. Probably you, Brian. Brick is apparently kind of awake at the Silas Grimmer Memorial Hospital. If we need to speak to him about what happened over there.
Holy shit, they got him out before the bomb went off?
Thank God.
Oh my God, I thought he was dead when they bombed the hospital. He was in ICU.
I didn't really want to...
He went to
Thank God they got him out.
I didn't really want to ask that question, but I don't think they did. I think he's worse off now, but it might have woke him up. Anyway, I believe he is awake potentially now. I got a call from the...
comas. Just bomb the fucking hospital.
I got a call from the doctor saying that he's semi-conscious awake. Also, just as a side note, Cheddar is dead. So And his
Woohoo!
What?
All right, hey.
What happened?
Not bad.
I just arrested him the other day.
That guy killed my fucking cat. I'm not even joking. He literally killed my cat.
Yeah, he's dead.
What about his
Oh,
dumb
thank God.
bird that he always has with him?
I believe
the bird was also killed.
Oh,
Okay.
thank God! I hated that
Alright.
fucking bird.
Good.
You know, there's a silver lining on this whole bass dead thing.
It was
big
named after
twofer.
who?
All right.
The big
Yeah,
tooth.
the bird
Do we
was
have,
called Matt Rhodes.
Oh my god.
Do we have any other
Why not
topics
quack roads?
we want to talk
That
about?
is so stupid. You have a bird. And you're not going to name it like a pun.
I have to go. I'll see you all later.
See you, Willie.
Bye, Willie.
Bye, Willie.
Take it easy, GB.
Really should have named it like Quack Roads or something.
Do we have any other topics?
I don't think so.
Okay. Just as housekeeping, just so I think you guys can figure this out. Chain of command will stay the same. Owen will basically be the sheriff.
No, that's Manny.
Oh, you gave
Manny. Yeah, right.
sheriff.
Manny is the sheriff, but she's gone now. So now Owen is
Manny
the sheriff.
Sanchez is the new sheriff for the BCS.
She's gone now. She left. She went to bed.
Manuela Santos.
Well, that is-
Who the hell is
that is-
Sanchez?
Isn't that her last name?
Santos.
Santos.
Santos, sorry.
She left.
Santos.
so-
Sheriff
Sanchez
Santos.
is cheddar.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that's
it
what I
is.
was
Bass is dead.
Okay, well, everyone say hi if you see the sheriff.
So, well, no.
I'll be working with her directly.
Okay.
Can
I finish? God damn it.
Is there a new interim sheriff again?
No.
Okay.
But what I was saying is, both Stubble and Willie will be the next point of command, obviously. So chain of command will stay the same, and we'll just go from there. I will probably start interviewing.
We're still lieutenants.
What's that?
We're still lieutenants.
Yes.
We're not
Yes.
like interim high command or any of that silly stuff. We're just
Yes.
same spot. There's just no
Yep.
under sheriff in between.
Correct. So
No, I'm the undersheriff. Manny
Oh, you're the
is
sheriff.
the sheriff.
Ah, shoot. Oh
she's-
yeah.
no, I just
Yeah,
said
that's
it. She's not anymore. She left. It was until she went to bed.
It was only for 2 hours?
Yes.
That's what did she do?
Congratulations,
Jesus Christ.
Ooh,
No.
new one, new one.
So,
Who's the next one?
what will happen going forward is
Why only 2 hours?
I have
what
been
happened? What'd
tasked.
she do?
It was
because she
mostly
left early?
what other people did.
What does
Anyway.
that mean?
So does Owen only get it for 2 hours?
No,
I'm going to start my 2 hours.
I
Am I
swear to
already
God,
in the 2 hours right now?
Everybody shut the hell up!
I'm sorry, but
Hey, your blood pressure.
I know. Listen.
Relax.
Listen. Okay.
If only there were a way to avoid this temporary sheriff stop.
You're the only one making it a problem.
Are you shitting me?
Manny has gone to bed. You are now. That shit is over. It's just you. Okay. Now, what will happen going forward is I will be tasked with doing some interviews for potential a permanent commissioner. So, probably starting the beginning of next week, I will start doing some interviews for people who would be interested in it.
wait, you're interviewing for your
Wait,
boss?
who
Is
gave
that what
you?
this-
Who gave you this task?
This is what they tasked me with.
I have
they?
I have a question.
Oh.
Yeah.
A question.
Yeah.
Deputy. Okay.
Yeah.
When I go to bed, who's the sheriff then?
Just you. It was a
Okay.
that was a
I can step up.
that was a temporary. That was no.
Okay.
That was a
Hit me
one-time.
around shift
That was a
3, Big
one-off
T.
temporary
Just-
thing.
Just say so.
It wasn't one off because we did like
That was an
you've
under.
done this like
that's-
7 times in the last 6 months. You've
I've
been
got
a
a question.
temporary under sheriff.
Okay. Yes. Double.
If you do an interview, and then that person gets the commissioner spot, you gonna stay as deputy commissioner or come back to sheriff? Like, what's...
I cannot comment on that at this
Okay.
time.
And then next question.
Weird answer.
Are you going to interview yourself for the commissioner spot? And are you
That's
going
what I
to
was
put your
gonna
name
say.
forward?
Okay.
Just
This
don't
is
interview anyone.
okay.
They have to give
This
it to
is
you.
what I'm gonna.
That's a good
All right.
question.
Actually, that's a great question.
Is there any oversight on these
Let
quote
me-
unquote
questions, though.
interviews?
Let me put it
Is
this way.
Manny only not sheriff because she's getting commissioner?
That would make sense.
Are you aware that Sam Bass offered me deputy commissioner 3 weeks ago?
He's offered a lot of people deputy commissioner.
Yeah, but he really meant it to me. So just remember that.
Okay. Alright.
Okay.
Yeah, I actually heard that Stubble and Bass were in a room alone and there was no recording equipment and nobody else could hear it. And he said, you're the next commissioner.
That's what he
and
said.
then he died like an hour later.
Okay.
No, it was 3 hours.
This is what's gonna. This is the official. This is what's gonna happen. Okay. This is the actual. This is actually what's gonna happen. No jokes. No funny memes. Okay. This is what's gonna happen.
Dude, they're memes. First of all. But go on.
I will not be interviewing for the role of commissioner. Okay. It will not be a permanent thing. I will not be a commissioner. Now, in regards to the deputy commissioner thing, there's there's no plans for that right now. Okay, that's look for now. I'm tippy top. All right, I'll be interviewing for who's gonna be the full commissioner, full permanent commissioner, and we'll go from there. I don't know how long that's going to take. It could take a little bit, but we'll get there.
So, are you going back to sheriff when it's over, or staying as deputy commissioner?
Good question.
We're not. Look,
You're not.
It depends. We're not sure yet.
Okay.
It depends on what happens.
Wait, who's
Who's
we?
we?
Are they in the room with us?
No.
What?
Okay.
Can they send us a sign?
They did. It's me.
Bloody Mary, Bloody
What?
Mary, Bloody Mary.
I saw
my
the
God,
sign.
lights flickered,
All
the
right,
lights flickered.
and it opened up my
good
eyes.
Song. Ace of Base.
Right. Thank you.
Troy, do you want us to like pass this on? Like, is this an official announcement? Do you want me
Should we
to
tell
like
people- are
announce
people meant to be-
Bass's funeral
meant to be
and
informed?
the interviews at the same time?
No.
If you'd like to interview, if you'd like to interview for Bass's job before he gets in the ground, make sure to do it this weekend.
How about this? How about we don't make an announcement about the interview
All right.
thing? Okay. Let's bury our fallen leader, and then we'll move on.
I'm sure
to
you'd
dealing
like
with
that
the
if
other
no
stuff.
one knew to interview, because then there'd only be one candidate.
I just said I didn't want it. I just said I'm not going to be the commissioner.
Oh no! If there's only one
Well, you
candidate,
say a lot of things.
I guess
that,
they gotta
you
appoint
turn,
you, huh?
You go back on Big T, so.
I will not be the commissioner. Okay.
Are you gonna announce it at Bass's funeral?
He's gonna rename it a colonel.
I'm not going to be.
Oh, that's his trick.
I will not be
Or
taking
general.
over Bass's
Gonna be the
role
major,
permanently. Okay.
Marshal.
I
What is
just
the
said it.
name?
I'm not going to be taking that role on permanently. That's official.
Okay, I understand.
Right. But we'll deal
Who are
with
you
it
interviewing?
after the funeral.
Who are the candidates?
Is it like solo cadet?
Is there anyone we
plus,
should start sucking up to? Like any cadets
Is
we
there
should
a
look at?
requirement?
Well, yeah, I am looking at Jaden Bain as one.
Oh
gonna
my
be interviewing
god!
him.
Okay, well, thank God I
Ready
saved
for
his.
another restructure.
Thank God I saved his job 2 weeks ago. That's gonna pay off
Yep.
big time.
I'm going back to DOC.
What did you do 2 weeks ago?
Oh, Bass wanted to fire him because he got stabbed at a protest.
We're pretty sure.
What?
We're pretty
He was
sure.
like, it's crazy.
Oh,
Jaden
that
actually
was-
has like a
Leonova
fucking like a video of it happening, and he's just like peacefully protesting his like suspension, and then he gets stabbed, and Bass is like, "Yeah, we got to fire this guy."
Unfortunately, Brian got to deal with Jaden for the first time. I think on that level.
That wasn't the first.
Well, you
Yeah,
got
Brian,
the
I
dark
saw you
you got the
suspended.
dark
You rolled
treatment.
him.
But the
You
good
rolled
news
him.
is, Brian, this time you didn't cause the death of somebody.
Yeah. Ooh, dark.
Well, you
I
actually
don't know.
okay. To be fair, you
Causation theory
you-
is Jaden's fault.
nobody died in yours, Brian. Jaden may have gotten stabbed, but at least nobody's dead and buried.
Hey, at least you didn't tell him to turn around and shoot him in the back of the head, execution style.
Oh, that was it. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
I mean, you got to
Remember-
park at least.
Remember Cody?
What?
Got a bus stop too.
Well, the meeting's over, right? Now we're kind of. I don't know why
Yeah.
we're trying to,
Yeah,
go
I'm
at each
gonna get
other.
out now.
The infighting was a little.
Okay, see you guys later.
Brian just caught some strays.
A little reminiscing, if you will,
Oh, yeah.
about when Brian shot Cody in the back
He
of the
did
head.
shoot Cody sharp in the head.
Yeah.
It happened.
And Dark
They
got
bragged
someone
about
killed.
it.
Flowers.
Dark got someone killed at Jaden's first, but protest. Yeah.
Actually, it was from our janitor. Same guy.
Right. Well, this
If
meeting's been
Sticks
very.
gets commissioner, I think I'm in pretty good shape.
Yeah, I think you're sitting pretty, man. You might
I'm
just
sitting
keep your
pretty.
job.
Be fantastic.
But if they give it to who I think they will, you're in big trouble.
Uh-oh.
Bayo's been on duty a lot in the last 24 hours.
4 days in a row. 4 days.
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah,
He's on his binge.
No.
You might need to do some reparation, like some PR control here.
Yeah,
he's done his hours for senior. He didn't. We were about to do an inactivity thing on him, but he's here. So
And I saw last night. I don't know if you saw him too. Marco Holiday,
Yeah.
strong showing.
next to him,
Is
He
he
had a
getting
big-
interviewed?
I expect he probably will be. That guy is
Probably.
years of experience.
he kind of looks like Bass.
Yeah.
I mean, and Bass was rocking the sideburns like Bayo. I mean,
Oh yeah, that's
there
true.
could
Honestly,
be something
could
in
we
his
just put
will.
Bayo in and pretend like nothing happens? Probably. Should we?
Are you
No.
sure it's even
Shouldn't do
an
that.
elected position or a interviewed position? Maybe it's something just passed down. Legacy in his will. Maybe it's like a time capsule. When we go to open the casket,
No.
put him in the name of who's going to be the next commissioner.
Well,
will be in there.
I'm not just interviewing people from the department. They want us. They want me to interview some.
Civilians?
Nope.
the Chan gang.
No, they want me to
Oh
interview.
my God.
Nope. They
Mr.
want me to
Craig.
interview some
We
people
can't
from
put
other
Mr. K in
police
there.
departments
The BSK.
that are
That would
interested
be
in
pretty
this.
crazy.
So,
Other police
Can you guys
departments.
imagine if Mr. K was the commissioner?
Like
Oh,
Vice
that would be
City?
so awkward. We've been trying to put him in jail for all these years, and he's
So
murdered
long.
hundreds of cops. But we've, oh my God, that'd be so awkward. Holy shit.
Have to be like, yes, sir. It's like, as a terrorist.
That would be awkward for sure. There'd be some awkward silences, in that meeting.
People like some shootout, and would be like, yeah, like that one time when you did the same.
what
thing.
the hell?
Yeah.
Well, there will be some outside potential interviewees from outside of our city, from different police departments, maybe coming in.
Can you leak
Vice
names
City.
so we can?
No,
Liberty.
I don't
Google
even.
it?
I don't even have the list yet. I told them to wait until.
Public sector.
I said to wait until we're done.
Spain.
Till we're done with the funeral before I can move on to that. I think that's.
This
South
Crane
America.
interview. Crane might need a new line of work. He's been
Crane
drinking
is-
and driving, and you really can't do that unless you're a cop.
What the hell, Annie? He's not.
Oh, it could
yeah.
be Crane.
Well, he's my
Yeah.
buddy
The
from
dementia.
Parsons. Yeah.
Well, I mean, never stop Big T. Sorry, Deputy T.
All right. I think we're good here. Thanks for. I'm really liking that we have these meetings and everyone's together now. Nice. So keep it up.
Inspirational.
Glad to see you
Anyone got
guys.
some food and water?
Oh, I got a quick question,
Go
kind
ahead.
of official, Mr. Commissioner Man. Are you going to fix the whole UPD thing with Roy, with whatever that was, the cadet thing? Is that on the agenda?
Elson34 gifted a
Yeah,
tier
it
1
is.
sub to
It's
Annie.
like somewhere on the
They
list,
have
deep
given-
down with the PNT.
We know.
Yes.
Oh God, I
Figure that
forgot
out,
about the
yeah.
PNT topic.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
we'll
God,
do that.
whole thing.
I'll have to talk. I have to talk to Libby about it. So
I
sorry,
forgot how
my
deep that
schedule
was.
has been completely out of whack. I woke up very late today. Very long time. It was very sad.
You're doing great. So
So that'll get
So far.
for like I said. For now, it's business as usual.
yeah, okay.
All right.
Good.
Ah,
Alright.
don't hold on to things that require a tight grip. That's what it said.
Huh.
That's a weird.
Thank you for gifting a sub to Annie.
That's what the fortune cookie was.
Weird.
Got it from Rooster's Rest.
I think I'm just gonna let my gun go. Just gonna drop it next time.
Tight grip.
Well, Big T.
Good talk.
Oh, how I love you, but you are a no spine clown. That's all you will ever be.
I need to talk to you. Oh, you can be here too.
Okay.
Is it
okay,
about the
so-
Sheriff Manny thing? Because I also have questions. So on that stuff.
We can talk about that after. You have
Okay.
a spider on your foot. It's really big, right there. Jesus, it's moving. It's going up.
Are you
your
talking to
pant.
me? I haven't moved.
No, I'm talking to him.
Oh,
Um,
Deputy T. You got a
DT.
spider on your foot.
it's crawling up. It's about to go into his shirt.
It's going for
There
your
we go.
penis.
Oh, there we go. Okay. So after shift 3 meeting yesterday, Harvey went to go talk to
You want to play?
Bison and myself about
I do need
DOC
coaching.
stuff. You're in
everyone's just
charge of that
hitting-
and EMS now.
Yep.
So, just a thought process, maybe to help alleviate some things that don't need to go to you. I can talk to Kiki and say if she needs anything to talk to me, and Harvey can talk to either Bison or I, and we can delegate and just bring it to you if it needs to.
Yeah, I mean,
It makes
look,
sense for Bison
yes.
and I to do that together because I used to be EMS and
right.
Bison's Bison and Harvey was DOC. So
Well,
then it kind of
okay.
He'd be
brought
down
up
for
an interesting
CS:GO?
point.
All right, then
he
we'll
brought
do
up the DOC captain's curse, that most DOC captains die or retire within a month of becoming the captain DOC. And since Bass took over DOC less than a month ago, it seems like that position you're in might be lethal, Deputy T. So I want to suggest something to prevent your untimely demise. I think we name Harvey some kind of position on paper that would alleviate the curse and give it to him, like some kind of like a body double in case the curse comes for you.
me?
Yeah, in case it goes, because technically you're in charge of DOC, right?
Yeah, but
Can
I'm
we
not a warden.
Yeah, well, no, but it got Bass anyways, and he wasn't the warden either, right? So we got to put Harvey somehow in between you and this curse. That's all I'm thinking. I don't know how to do it. Something to think about. I think Harvey could be the body double here. You know, just put him in between you and the curse. That way, if it comes for you, it kills him first, and you got some time to get a new one.
Well, then
Who
I
is
can have
thinking for the
Bison
tier 1?
take care of the other.
Oh, yeah,
in
we can use
between.
Bison after that.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I was just because again, all that stuff is going to you, and I'm not trying to make it less work for you, but I am.
Yeah. I don't want to make. Obviously, I don't know how long this is going to take. I don't know. I don't want to make too many changes too quickly or make anything.
I'm just
do
saying in the
anything crazy.
meantime, if they need anything,
Yeah.
Then that way, if Bison or myself can handle it, we can.
Yep.
But if it is something that needs to be moved up to you, then we can. So you're not having 30 different people trying to go to you, and it's
Sure.
taking a couple
I
people
just
off.
should probably know, just so
Well, yeah,
I
obviously.
have. Yeah. But yeah, that's fine. I hope there's
then,
not too
then
much.
I can bring then
Yep.
I can bring it to you all at once instead of you having to have different meetings for each one of them.
Yep.
Just trying to help there.
Yep.
So I had a question about the Manny thing. When she wakes up, is she the sheriff
No,
again?
she's not. She's not. It was a 2-hour thing. It's over. It's over. It was a
Okay.
one-time thing.
Is there going to be a new one tomorrow when I
No,
wake up?
it's just you. It's just you. It's all you.
Well, stay safe out there, Mr. Toretti.
Thank you.
Good luck being deputy commissioner.
Yeah, I need it apparently. Starting to be able to navigate this building now. Sis didn't even show up last night, that lazy bum. The hell was he doing, man? He even show up for Bass's thing? I went the wrong way. Which one? Here? That looks so cool when you lean and are on the MDW. How's it going, Brian?
It's going all right.
What's up? Shelby or really the killers in the other room?
Yesterday at the morgue, Tommy Tinker kept complaining about having to move to the back of the line. He was complaining to other officers. And I walked up to him and told him if he didn't shut the fuck up and quietly get into line, I put a gun in his mouth and pulled the trigger.
Is he dead?
No. He
So you didn't
listened
do
and-
it? Okay.
No, he got into line. I think he got the message.
Well, he's lucky to even be allowed there. Wasn't he a member of Chain Gang?
He's applying for DOC.
Really?
Yeah.
some
Apparently,
type of...
so is Shelley Smith. Last text message before the SDSO bombing.
He's still in Changang?
No.
Because
wait,
don't they have? Isn't Carmine in DOC? Doesn't
he was suspended, possibly fired? Look, I wanted to be just straight up with you because I can never tell with the temperature of the room. You know, who's gonna? You know how it is,
right?
So. Changaloa cartel has been active for the last, I don't know, 3 weeks. Bass was the primary point of contact. It was never made clear how much interconnection there was between Changang and Changaloa. I think the running theory has been, you know, they're getting help, assistance from overseas, drugs, etc., etc., and members of Changang are sort of assisting whatever that operation is. We've dealt with incidents in Sandy with them with rocket launchers.
Yep, there.
But eventually
I'm okay. No, I'm okay. Low blood sugar is a thing. I've been
okay. All right.
Too busy working. You can just pull me up.
You need food?
A little bit.
He was the Bass is the primary one that was directing the pace at which we go with this.
Okay.
The magnitude. So we kind of had him make the calls, but as time went on, Carmine sort of got in the mix. There was attacks on the prison with Carmine and some other dumbass that works over there.
Okay.
In fact, some of these targeted attacks were happening even prior to Carmine getting fired from the police department. I just want to be rather straightforward with you in regards to what happened with Bass. Is everything points at the fact that Carmine was being set up for a bomb at SDSO. And ultimately, things went a little too far, and they tried to break him out of custody with a secondary bomb, ultimately leading to Bass bringing Mr. K, one of the alleged individuals behind the bombings, to help defuse it. I want to make sure you understand the expectations and the facts surrounding this. We're pulling GPSs, we're going the full 9 yards, but that's kind of the reality we're dealing with right now.
Okay. Well, I guess, do we know where Carmine stands in this? Is he
innocent?
He's innocent, but is he with them or is he with?
No.
Okay.
We
can utilize him as an asset.
Do you remember our experiences back in the day? I remember I was Carmine.
Yeah.
5 years ago.
Yeah. Except you would kind of listen. Kind of.
Say again?
Except you listened a little more. Kind of.
Carmine never lies to me.
Okay. Well then yeah.
He was in custody, and we've got multiple witnesses that place him away from the scene when the bomb was planted.
He's got to know who did it then, right?
He's already pointed it at their direction.
Okay.
Is he willing? Is he willing to testify?
Well, is he willing to give up? Maybe he has some conversations with them, text messages.
It's kind of what I'm thinking. I know this is going to sound crazy, but there We may need to wire him at some point. But that aside,
I would
we'll
love
see
that.
where things go with that.
I would fucking
My real
love
purpose
that.
of bringing you out here is Divine.
Yeah.
How much do you know about it?
I know a lot.
What letter does the operation start with?
Oh, I don't remember anything. I was with him when he got his phone. I know with him when he left. He was telling me about the Utah stuff and over there. I have no risk.
I just don't want to.
I'm such an idiot.
Is he actually in Utah?
No, he's not.
What letter does it start? Where
He's at an S.
Okay. I've made contact with him.
Oh, okay.
A week back. I have the files. But luckily, I knew Bass would forget. I took a photo of all the burner numbers because we don't have his number.
Oh, okay. I don't know how this is possible. I don't know what this is about. But Han Velsing had the phone number.
Huh?
He says he's in on this.
No.
He pulled me aside today and said, I think you should know this as a deputy commissioner. So yeah, I already... Yeah.
Han Velsing.
Yeah, he gave me the phone number.
This.
He said he was the one that got Divine the phone number.
Huh?
I have the number right here that he gave.
What is it? I was about to fly to Sanguine today.
415-500-1778.
How's okay? What did Han? There's no shot.
He said two things that make a lot of he said one thing that makes sense. The other thing I can't understand how he says he was the person they asked to get the burner phone. It doesn't make any sense. I don't know why they would ask Han Velsing to get burner phone.
Basswood.
That's Basswood. And then he said, this was just the last thing he said to me before we left the conversation. Because I said, I know, don't worry about it. He said, I rode with Bass one time and he told me that everything that I probably shouldn't know.
Oh my Lord, have mercy!
I don't know what else.
So pissed over just us being at the island the other week.
I don't know how much else that guy knows. He knows some things.
Okay, I mean, luckily he's not one to do. Okay. Okay. All right. All right, well, at least we have the number. And I have to look through the notes because there was 5 burners. So hopefully this isn't one of the ones that he does not have. Okay, cool. If I do have to go there, I have instructed one individual that knows what my plans are.
Okay.
I'm in good with Jaeger, so there wouldn't be it wouldn't be odd for me to be over there.
He did invite me to go over and visit. He wanted to show me a tour the other day. I just haven't had any time to go over there. Said I can come any day. I don't trust that motherfucker.
Yeah, be very careful.
Keeps calling me Lil Bro.
He's the likely source of everything.
Okay. We need to get some type of import-export thing going on here in this city.
Already do.
Perfect. Are we able to
just can't
log?
enforce it.
Shit.
So I'll tell you this much. I am a member of Aegis. I'm sure you're aware. Legislation for import-export tax has already been brought in. We petitioned to get water mines put into place so that the SRU can better see what's coming in and coming out. Because right now you can, they're not going to be able to track shit. But until that happens, it's going to be rough.
So even on a Friday, if we station a bunch of people at the places that they would come into the state,
correct,
we still won't be able to do anything.
And even if you saw them, we have no authority to detain them. The reason being, what you would need reasonable suspicion they are leaving the island. You can simply be fishing on a boat trip, hence the mines. A natural, like, water line, you know, division between international waters and otherwise. I'm gonna send you something.
Okay.
What's your email? It changed recently.
No, it didn't. Here you go.
You can look at it with your eyes.
Oh, I don't have any set up there like that. No one sees anything that I.
Oh, perfect. That's the legislation that's going to the Senate, produced by the MCU. It's being expanded to other things that will help. Obviously, you don't have to read it all. Just look at the titles, but those are the things that hopefully will go into effect in the next 30 days.
This looks good. Stuff we desperately needed.
If I do go missing tomorrow or today, in the event I do, just don't send anyone.
No. Don't send anyone.
Correct.
Okay. Well, I'll try to get you back. At least make some phone calls.
No.
Diplomatically.
I have something in place.
Okay.
No officer should be touching that island.
Okay. God,
it's not safe.
Please no. They're all really good.
People are eating there.
Yeah, we gotta make sure we lock down our borders. You know? Lock them down. We gotta know what's coming in and out from that place.
Yeah. Yep, not wrong. Finally, Kyle Pratt is the one that tried to plant the bomb on Bass yesterday. And is likely the one that hurt Frick.
Huh.
We have the evidence. So.
We're gonna have to do something about that.
Yeah, you're gonna learn quick. Anyways, that's all I got. And it's evidence locker 87079.
I'll go check it out.
All right. Appreciate it, Toretti.
Yep. I need to go get some wrists.
Have it soon. Oh, hold.
Come in. Yeah, I can't do it without the wrists anymore.
I just have to. I have to relay this real quick.
Go ahead. I need wrists.
What?
I don't have any.
How'd you lose your wrist?
I don't know.
Columbo asked me to come and beat you up.
Why?
Because you didn't answer his phone call. That's why I went over there in the first place, and then I realized you were with Brian. But I told him I'm not a woman beater. Not because you're a woman, because I'm a woman, and I would be a beater. So I can't beat you up, but I'm verbally telling you that this is me verbally beating you up for Columbo, but I'm not going to physically beat you up.
Is this because of the charger?
I think so. Actually, yeah, it is. So I'm sorry. I love you. I'm not going to beat you. And I told him I'm not.
I don't know what he wants from me. I can't do anything about it. There's nothing I can do.
I don't know. I'm verbally telling you, okay? Because I told him I wasn't going to go and interrupt and beat you up.
Okay.
Anyways, that's it. Yeah. I now need to go and grab Brian. Love you.
Love you too. Thanks.
Sir,
Hey, Aurora.
I need to tell you something really quick, and if you need to fire me, understand.
Okay, what's the matter?
I told Brian about Utah, and I know my job depended on never speaking of it, but I felt there are things he needed to know.
All right, that's okay. He's someone, you know, if there's someone you were going to tell, I think he would be the person to tell.
That's how I felt about it as well.
Okay, I'm not going to fire you for that, Aurora.
I mean, I was told if I told anybody I'd be fired, and
Who said that?
you and Bass Divine.
Well, Bass is passed away.
I know.
Don't worry about it, okay? It's okay.
Okay.
Losing anything. You're doing great.
Going back to my subpoenas.
Doing great, all right? Nothing to worry about. I don't know much about.
Hello, sir.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm okay. We're all good to dress up like troopers still, right?
Yep. Put 242 on your car.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yep.
Hey, Toretti, I need additionals northbound on Ellis Freeway. Pull up. I need additionals.
I should wear a real vest.
Do. There it is. Central State Police. It's me. This could be me one day.
Definitely.
Oh God, you're still there.
Yep.
That's embarrassing.
Actually, I should wear the trooper one. For Bass. That makes it easier. Okay, we'll take out a car.
Please.
Hey, Charlotte.
Hi, Big T.
What are you doing right now?
Hold on, I'm gonna call you right back.
Waiting for someone?
Yeah, I was gonna ride with Pike,
Is he coming?
possibly.
Come with me. Hey, Riggs.
Hey, where's the armory in this shithole?
Upstairs.
Alright.
Come.
Okay.
This.
You're gonna. What are you doing?
I need to get a car out.
Oh, I thought you were showing me something in your trunk.
Trunk.
Yeah, well, I just. figured
Combo,
there
are
was
you on
something left
radio?
10-4.
You still need help?
Oh, yeah, I could use you. Come up here.
Where are you?
I'm on northbound on Sonora Freeway.
I'm en route. You say Sonora Freeway? You're on duty, right?
Yeah, I'm on duty.
Okay, can you see where Combo is?
He said Sonora?
Yep.
I don't see him. See the highwayman?
Yep.
Oh, okay, then he's coming towards us.
All right. That him over there on the left?
Yeah. You want me to like jump into like his car while it's moving?
Why?
Well, like, have you ever seen those movies?
Okay,
Do they
but
do that?
why would you do that?
I don't know. That's why I asked you.
Like, what kind of blew up? Oh. Sandy Shores blew up? Yum.
All right, let me talk to you real quick.
Sure.
You look ridiculous, by the way. Did anyone tell you that?
How do I look ridiculous?
Look like an idiot.
How do I look like an idiot?
Why are you wearing all white?
It's light blue, actually.
Okay, well, I'm out with a guy. He kind of looks like Lando.
Okay.
I think his legal name is Keith Wanderlust.
Uh-huh.
But
Don't forget to follow
he
the
gave
channel
me
if
the
you're new
ID
here.
of Kean Mercer.
Okay.
And he told me he was cloned into Kean Mercer's body by Sis. So I called Andy to see if they had cloning business going on or something like that. And apparently Sis has a like washer tumbler in his apartment, and they do a Freaky Friday bit occasionally
Is there any additionals required anywhere?
where they switch bodies.
Negative. They are currently wrapping
So
up.
he's giving me the idea of both Kean Mercer and Wanderlust.
Okay.
So I'm not really sure how to proceed from here. Do you want to talk to him?
Hey, guys, hold up. Yep.
How's it going?
Oh, hey.
Oh, he doesn't look anything like Keith. He's not even wearing a mask.
Yeah, but he's saying he got cloned.
Yum.
You got cloned.
Yum.
Okay, so which way did the clone happen? Did Ian get... Did someone clone... Well, how did the cloning work if you don't look the same?
Well, you see, I just decided that I wanted to be cloned into somebody else's body, so they kidnapped Lando. They took some of his DNA, then they cloned him and put my spirit and being inside of Lando.
That's... Look, I could get it behind the cloning part, but that's...
Dispatch 950.
I'm not going to believe the spiritual stuff at all, okay? That's a bunch of baloney sandwiches, I'll tell you that right now.
How's that baloney?
What is the point of doing this?
Of doing what?
You have like a warrant or something?
Doing what?
Like it's saying that you're keying.
I'm keying.
What's something that only Kian would know?
Okay. So Sis kidnapped Lando.
Sis calls you crybaby pee pants Toretti. That's what he calls you. That's what I know.
Nope, he's never called me that actually.
No, that's actually what Sis says all the time. Crybaby pee pants Toretti. That's what Sis says.
I don't think that's what he said.
That's what he says. That's what he tells everybody in Mirror Park.
70 same traffic.
Oh my god.
We party same traffic.
So why are you saying? What did you pull him over for?
Negative.
Speeding.
Okay, so you're
autopilot.
So you're trying to get out of a speeding ticket by coming up with a cloning.
Goes on in here.
I mean, he's getting a ticket regardless.
Yeah.
I'm not sure why this whole cloning thing.
Yeah, I'm
'cause
not too sure.
Both of them, neither of them have warrants.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
Confirm. We're one.
You don't have a warrant. Why should you have a warrant?
No.
Okay, then it's just a speeding ticket.
Unless we clones from Mirror Park did more terrorism.
What?
Huh?
What the hell are you talking about?
We're waffling about terrorism.
Huh?
Just give
What do you mean more of
Lando a ticket.
Okay.
Yeah, give Lando a ticket, not me, Kian.
God.
Excellent. All part of
I
my
don't
plan.
think he was actually Kian.
Yeah, he's not Kian. I don't know what is going on.
Well, who's Kian?
Guy who killed Ezra.
Hey,
Who
do you want me to
says and
put it
why is-
on? Whose record do you want this on?
Lando.
But what if he contests it?
Take a picture of him.
All right.
He's driving Lando's car. He looks just like Lando. Sounds like Lando.
It's a good disguise, am I right?
Jesus Christ. Hey,
It is Lando. He's
I
admitted it was a
contacted some
goddamn
people about
disguise.
your
All right.
wide body.
It's gonna
Don't
be a
worry.
second degree. All right, thanks. It's gonna be a second degree speeding ticket. All right.
Where's Pike?
Wait, so why does Sis think that you're a crybaby bitch?
I don't know what he's talking about. Sis has never said that.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
It sounds like something that Sis would say.
No, well, maybe.
Okay, I don't know who Sis is.
I'm gonna be.
I don't know where
eastbound
Pike is
Sanders
either, I'm
Avenue with
calling.
a abandoned vehicle, gonna request tow and all that stuff. Secure.
Bobby.
Where are you at?
Does sound like
You're a
a
ginger?
Corona thing.
Okay, he's at San Andreas, and he said he's a ginger. I don't.
He's at Ginger Street, so he's near he's near Little Soul.
You near Little Soul? Who am I talking to? You want to know who I'm talking to? I'm talking to your new commissioner, buddy.
Deputy Commissioner.
Deputy commissioner. Well, he's being my chauffeur.
No, I was just.
He said no. Wait, so you weren't being my chauffeur?
No, I took you on a call.
Oh, we were just hanging out. Sorry.
I was holding you until he was available.
Okay. So are you? Yeah.
Do you plan on throwing a Monopoly game so you can comment? It shouldn't change my. It shouldn't change.
He's at San Andreas and Palomino.
All
I
right,
thought you wanted to hang
mark
out
it?
with me.
Well, I haven't seen you in a while. It's nice to see you.
Oh, so you didn't want to hang out with me?
I wanted to. Well, I mean,
Are
it
you
was a
trying
little
to
bit.
drop me off so fast?
Well, that's just only because I need. It's just because I need to go lay down for a little
Oh,
bit.
do you?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Why are you yelling at me?
Are you sure that's what you're gonna go do?
Yes.
Lay down?
Yeah.
You sure? Not something else, right?
What?
You're not
No.
gonna go to your apartment and play another game, are you?
No. Not right away. And what do you mean another game? I'm not playing any games with you. I'm just taking you out. First of all,
you always play games with me.
I'm
This is
actually
like
gonna
mental
take a
game
break.
with
I got a terrible headache. I need like 30 minutes. Then I'll restart. Where is he?
Oh, so now you're gonna
What?
avoid me.
No, I'm not avoiding you, Charlotte.
No, I get it. I get it. You gotta go. Yeah, go to sleep.
No, I'm not going to sleep. I can't go to sleep. I'm up.
Mm-hmm.
There he is.
Oh yeah, great, fantastic.
Right. Well,
So great.
good luck.
Yeah, you're great. It was nice
I'll see you
riding
again
with you.
soon.
But yeah, no, you probably won't. Never mind.
What the
Hey, Big T.
Hey.
Congratulations, I guess.
It's not a
Circumstances,
yeah.
of course.
Can't get in your car. You're right next. Ow.
Still, I
Appreciate it,
wouldn't-
Big T. I love
wouldn't have
being
anyone
able to
else in the
spend
position.
5 seconds with you, Big T.
More than most people get, Archer.
Drive on.
Bye, Big T.
Bye-bye.
Dispatch 391 1060 code 410.
He's back to non-solo, yeah. I need to park this car. I need to go to... I need to get some... I need to get some Advil and be ready for Monopoly tonight.
911.
So... We will be pausing this. I will leave it on 8x, okay? I'm gonna leave the times on 8x because I have to pause this again. I just have a terrible headache and I need to get some Advil before the big game tonight. I'm not doing 16x. What time? In 2 hours. 8x? Do you know how much 8x is?
Oh my god, it's a mouse.
Do you know how much 8x is? Kyle says a lot of stuff, but everyone knows how
Fun one.
good I am at
Run
it.
if you're on motor.
Kyle's just gonna scream and insult everybody.
Take the Explorer.
Like $10? $10 brings the timer up like an hour or something.
45, 76, 99.
Let's be honest.
391.
Confirm making you all en route. Be on the lookout for a white on blue American monster truck. Éclate.
Everybody's in traffic.
Why? Yeah,
Fuck you, Toretti.
Happy days with the 5 gifted. 1 tier 3 is like an hour, I think.
You're looking for a monster.
1 tier 3 is like an hour almost. Hey, how's it going?
Going all right. How are you?
I'm okay.
I was actually just sending you a text message.
Oh, okay. Yeah, apparently Bones is freaking out. He doesn't want me to be his boss. I'm a little confused by that, considering I was still always his boss.
That is true. No, wait, how did you hear that?
Anonymous source.
Anonymous source?
Yeah.
I just got off the phone with him where he said that to me. Like, not more than 10
Yeah, I got an
seconds.
anonymous
I like
source.
the trooper outfit, Big
Thank
T.
you.
Oh my
The
god.
trainer?
Are we in
No.
the same department now?
Is Drainer your source?
No.
Chris, Big T and I are in the same department now.
Yeah, but that means I'm not in
so
his department
excited.
anymore.
Well, you are right now. Look, everyone's a
Well,
trooper
I mean,
right now.
Technically, I'm SDSO.
I'll be back there.
Are you? Will you be back?
Of course.
Or are you the deputy commissioner now?
Oh,
man?
no. We can't do that yet. Not yet.
What do you mean? What are you talking about? Why couldn't you?
Because things need to be set up better before I leave. I just named a undersheriff. I just...
Dispatch, where did you move the boost to?
I'm not ready to retire yet.
Well, you wouldn't be retiring. I mean, if you were doing the same work as fucking Bass, then
Well,
you're definitely not
no,
retiring.
the
and going
deputy
to the
commissioner role would be more of a consulting role, you know?
Until there was a commissioner, though.
No, I have to find the new commissioner.
Dispatch 978 community 10-3.
You get to hire the new commissioner, and then he's gonna be your boss.
Well, I get to recommend who it is through the interviews and stuff. So
Do you not want to be the commissioner?
no, I will not be the commissioner.
Ever?
No.
Did I apply?
76.38.
Maybe.
Palomino.
You think you'll get it?
Yes.
Okay.
No, probably not. But do I? I mean, no, I don't think I would. But why wouldn't I try?
Sure.
I want, I still want to work my way up. I was making myself there before the restructure.
You were, and now Bones is completely out of the picture. So you're the guy. You're gonna do it.
He did disappear, huh?
Well, he said he didn't want any type of leadership role, or he didn't want to take over anything or be in control. So showed he doesn't have any type of forward thinking.
He's not mad that you're his boss, by the way.
Well, I've always been his boss. Hey,
True,
Archer, what's going on?
He's not mad that
Pike
you're his
just called
boss
me a
again.
slut.
Why did Pike call you a slut?
I don't know. He just called me a slut.
I have
In
highly
front of
doubt
people.
that he actually did that.
He said those words, that word exactly?
Yep. You
Is
can
she
ask somebody else.
thinking
Hillman.
that he said those words?
Okay. Well, we should probably talk
Did
to
he
a...
just say
No, he said it.
said it?
Yeah.
The hell?
Yeah, we're gonna have to talk
who?
to a sergeant to get him
I don't
striked.
think he would say
Who's a
something like
sergeant?
that.
Let me see here.
God.
Let me see.
I think Pike might have had a thing for Archer.
Oh, you technically could talk to Owen if there's no one else. It looks like there's no.
I'd rather.
Absolutely
I'd
not.
rather
There's no excuse.
Die,
I'm just
Toretti.
saying.
Okay. Talk to you later.
I think he might be pissed.
Okay. All right. She said she'd rather die than talk to Svensson.
Why does she hate Svensson?
I don't know.
What the hell? Okay. Well, I just want to give my condolences for Bass as
Thank
well.
you.
You doing all right?
Yeah, I'm all right.
All right. Well, I won't hold up too much of your time.
Yeah, I gotta go. I'm gonna go. Probably lay down on the couch or something for an hour or so, and then got a big night tonight.
Yeah, so do I actually.
Yeah.
Surprising enough. It'd be crazy.
I need to prepare.
We're going. I'm going downtown. Maybe go take a stroll on the boardwalk.
Ooh. Park Place is nice this time of year.
Attending a meeting above the
You're damn right it is, sir. Have a good night, sir.
You too. Archer, you're here?
Yeah.
He called you a slut.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's the culprit.
What
She
the hell
heard
are
it.
you doing?
He heard it.
I didn't say that. I was trying to say something
Charlotte,
else.
are you okay?
I got a little tongue-tied,
okay.
and it sounded like I said that, but I didn't.
I don't think you're a slut, okay?
Okay.
Oh, fuck's sake.
No matter what Pike says.
Okay, I
Thank
didn't.
you.
Are you okay, Archer?
Oh, I was like,
Yeah, Pike called you a slut.
Something
came up.
I gotta go. Slut.
I'm sorry.
okay. Well, it looks like you guys can settle that. I gotta go take some Advil.
Of course you do, Big T.
I've been looking for you. I've been waiting for you to come back for weeks, and now I have
you're
one
just
day.
leaving.
Okay.
77's Marathon and to arrest a white Sultan. Marathon and Prosperity. 212.
All right, active 80 with the Sultan self-bound.
Okay. What a wild thing. Look, there's a lot of people here. I really shouldn't leave. I appreciate you guys, but my head hurts so bad. I need to take a small break. I will be back in about 60 minutes. I will play some you want me to play an hour of VODs? You guys want to watch VODs? I'll leave VODs on. I will be coming back, yes. That means the timer keeps going.